back to the Imaxit YouTube platform. I'm your host, GD. If you're new, please do smash that like button, share, and definitely subscribe. If you're a member of the channel, though, massive respect to you a lot. And how to become a member, please do click the join button. YouTube will help you along the way. So as you saw by the title, we are going to be asking a few questions whilst going through the post-match and also some pre-matches. But the main question to ask, and it's solely based off what we saw yesterday. Yesterday, Jamaica was playing, and I heard Rica Dan came in and he stated that it best we just use what we had, because if we lost 3-0, if we lost 10-0, and we lost 5-0, it's the same. And I had given him my reasoning to say that no, progression is progression, and it takes time to accomplish what you truly want. So the question is, as what the title stated, let me make sure I can pull it up right here. How can Concacaf teams truly catch up with United States and Mexico? Because remember, that is all what we do want. If we have two spaces, we expect it to be United States and Mexico. And if it's three spaces, we're going to look like it's going to be Canada taking up that space. Is it solely down to leagues and resources stopping teams from truly reaching that heights, or we have to just build like Panama and reap the reward 25 years down the line? Let me know, guys. All right, so let me big up the people that's already here. We know it's very early for a lot of you guys, but we will be here for a little while, so don't worry yourself. And I had some problems, some technical difficulties with my phone yesterday, as you guys could have clearly saw. I had pull up a new phone, a new Samsung, and the quality of the camera looks very good. So I guess better I just use that Samsung from day one to do what we're doing here. All right, yes. So Omar Fowling, big up yourself. Kevin Dre, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. And Lansley Blake. So what I'm going to do, maybe I can't put people on the screen because I don't have anything set up on this phone. My Instagram, everything that I had, it's not on it as yet. So I'm going to fix that over time. So give me a little time, people, but I'm going to fix it. Okay, so don't worry yourself. All right. All right, good. The good thing is I can set a poll on this. This is very good, man. This is better than the iPhone. 1 second, guys. Let me. All right. See, we actually got the poll right there. All places will have to research best practices that all powerhouses follow and try to replicate it. All right, fair enough, fair enough. So let me get into the deeper side, guys. First thing, we're going to look through the games. So we're going to do the post-match review, and then ask the common question right behind it. Is it possible that we can still go through? I'm going to answer that as well, because a lot of persons asked me yesterday. But to be honest, why would we want to go through? Is it that we just want to go through to feel good in ourselves, to take an extra beating from a bigger team? Big of yourself, Sean. Massive respect. So I have to be honest and ask these questions, because I know people asking it, so like, do we truly want to go through? Let me know. Do we truly want to go through to face the next rat of teams? So anyways, let me break it down. And I'm not going to read off the CONCACAF stats, because I do believe that they disrespected the game yesterday. They said that Costa Rica had 10 shots in the first half, which was actually 11 shots in the first half, and they said that Costa Rica had only 4 shots in the second half. Costa Rica had 3 plays that they actually had 4 shots. So Costa Rica had close to 25 to 30 shots yesterday overall, and close to 10 big chances in the actual game. That is the realistic statistic. So don't look at CONCACAF to say that it's 14 shots. Go back and watch the last 10 minutes of the game and see if it's not 9 shots in the last 10 minutes of the game. All right, so that's why you come here, because you know that I am working, because I know that my eyeballs ain't deceiving believing me. So I had to go back to research again. I'm saying this is foolishness. And if it was America, you would have made sure to get every statistics correct. And now you're gonna leave people in Jamaica to believe that we truly had 14 shots against us. I am telling you, Costa Rica actually got around 10, is close to 10 more shots more than United States. Because that's why I wanted to ask you, which one of these games are worse? Is it the United States game worse or this game? Because the only difference is, Costa Rica never scored their chances. Costa Rica had empty goals after empty goals. They just never scored them. All right, so that is, they still created the chances and we still gave up those opportunities. But anyways, let me break down the game itself. So the game ended 3-0. 3-0. You had Rojas, which I picked for my man of the match. He had 2 goals in that game, and Montero had the penalty to finish it off. Yellow cards now. Bicknell came on to get a yellow card. Mackay Welsh, they said that he got a yellow card and then a red card, and leading to a red card, but I thought that he got a red card straight. So I thought that he got a red card. Let me know if you guys confirm that. But I do believe that he got a red card. Dustin Cohen also got a yellow card as well. So, and they never gave Reed the yellow card as well. Thanks, because he committed a offense that is a yellow card 100%. But they decided that they're not going to give it. So first, I have to say the referee, the officiating was actually in favor of Jamaica. 100% in favor of Jamaica. We had 3 to 4 calls that are stonewall yellow cards, and they never gave it to Jamaica. So I don't use that. We can't use that as excuse. We all can admit that, people. A Reed should have gotten a yellow card very, very early in the game. Number 2 should have gotten a yellow card very, very early in the game, and they still let it played out. All right, so I thought that we can't blame officiating at all. I'm going to come to all the comments, then, people. Don't worry yourself. Big up yourself, Sean Base. Massive respect. Best as documentary said he agreed. Yeah, man, it was very clear. All right, New Wave, big up yourself. Nitro, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Omar said, yes, Jamaica gave up a lot of big chances just with just keeper to beat. Yes. And sometimes not the keeper, none at all. Nobody is in the goal. Because the one with the 21, that was nobody in the goal. The one with Ramirez, nobody was in the goal. Those 2 ones are empty. I don't know. And the one with Rojas turned around and had the empty goal, and he never even got it on target. All right, that's 3 empty net with nobody in it. Nobody at all. It will take a while before some teams can start give USA and Mexico trouble, because these teams play their youth teams every window once they have a chance to call a camp. We don't do that. All right, good look from that, Sean. Welsh 2 cards, 1 yellow card, 1 red. Yeah, that's what I saw. But through and Concacaf, you have done a bad job. Send all the documents to Saka Sofa so they can truly check the statistics and everything. I think we're doing a disservice for the U20 in the region, because we should be getting proper stats on it, and we're not getting any stats. All right. So I thought in total, I think it was 68 to around 32% possession, real possession. Me watching the game and giving my take, 68 possession. Shots, they gave Jamaica 2 shots. I would say Jamaica had 3 shots, because the header at the start was a shot. When they whip it over, I'm gonna break down the game in 10 minutes. So that we had a first shot right there and a second shot. So in total we had 5 shots. I have 5 shots. Obviously we have Welsh. We had Reed took a 400-yard shot, which I'm complaining up to this minute. So we had 5 shots to 27 to 28 shots. 27. So 5 shots to 27. That's what I'm putting at. On target. Welsh 1 was on target. Welsh, so we had 1 shot on target to around on target, I would say around 10 for Costa Rica on target. So 1 to 10 shots on target. All right, the Welsh one was the only big chance, and it's 1 big chance to around 10, 9. All right, let me put 9 big chances in the game. So one shot on target to to 10, and one big chance is to 9 for Costa Rica, and 32% possession to 68, and 5 shots overall to 27. That's what I think the real number is. All right. If you watch the game, rewatch the game, I think you might just give me a little bit more respect right there. All right. So for the first, what I saw, the biggest problem I saw with the game, first 10 minutes, we only broke out of our play once. We were struggling with the first ball. We were kicking away all balls. I think we have 17,000 long balls. If we had 55 passes, we had 52 out of it long balls. We never tried to keep the ball. Ross, Ramirez, Cruz, they were pressing to a certain extent, but they dropped off in the mid block after a time, because they wanted us to come out to get more space in behind. But once they pressed, they showed that they are superior. All right, I was listening to one of my persons that I thought watch the game in same increments as myself, but I realized that maybe the cocoa juice get into his head as well. But I can tell you that they were pressing and winning back the ball every single time. All right, every single time in the first half. It was very easy for them to press and take back the ball in the first half, 100%. All right. We struggled, but we stayed in it due to the fact that they had their big chances. The double save from the keeper, I missed that part. I replayed it and saw it as well. And then the 21 missed at the back post, and the one that Ramirez missed. So when the first half finished, Jamaica barely broke out of their half for the first 22 minutes. After 30 minutes, they had two more good entries, but it was no comparison between entries. The first half finished Costa Rica dominating the first half. Don't, if you watch that match, it doesn't matter how you're trying to spin it, you're trying to make people feel good. The first half, it should have easily be 3 or 4-1 at least, because the Welsh one came in the back end of the first half. So 4-3-1, 4-1, 4-1, 3-1 at best. It should be in the first half for Costa Rica. They were dominant at the position. They were creating more opportunities, entries, every single thing more than Jamaica. It was not in the same stratosphere. Second half now, I had some hope to say that, okay, it's close. They had gotten some big chances. Let me see if we can talk to the coach to see if we can be a little bit more compact and break on it, because when they made the change of War is the striker. War is the striker. I thought that I saw something in him, you know. We're gonna get to the chat as well. Bless up everyone that came in. Please do it like button as you come in and share your thoughts. If you disagree with me, I have no problem. But one thing I know, my eyeballs are working and I'm writing down. I have a bunch of papers here to write down things. I take this personal. All right, yes, man, because I want to war. All right, yes. I want to war for the Concacaf boss title. All right, yes. So second half now, we thought that we were going to get some improvement. No, for the first half, some of the players then that were poor, that contributed to this problem. I thought that Welsh, Goodwit tried to block lanes and he made a few tackles, but because he was one of the only ones could have actually gotten to the Costa Ricans, but his passing was poor. So that is Welsh. His passing was poor at the time. We have to call it as it is. But his tackling, positioning, it clearly shows that he's better in the midfield than everybody else. It shows that he has the ability to be better. He has more knowledge in football than them. So he marks the lane, but his natural ability, his natural physicality just couldn't stay up with them. So he was losing some of the battles them, and his passing was poor on the day. So still respect to Welsh. He tried, he had the attitude, but it was just not. The other players them on Costa Rica team was at a higher level than him at this point. He fought hard. Reed, I am still not impressed. I am still giving him time, because you guys told me that he is better than Christopher Ainsworth and all them. So I don't believe it. If Christopher Ainsworth is better than him, obviously it's different position, because one plays centre back, defensive central, or deep line midfield, and one play wing back, winger, and left midfield as well. But I still believe that Christopher Ainsworth's ceiling is higher, regardless of what you guys telling me. I am staying with that. Christopher Ainsworth's ceiling is higher. Welsh is his ceiling is higher than him. I don't know if he has a popular parent or something, because I tend to see how you guys go off it. So Whisper, because he's connected to Mr. Butler, Kyle Dixon, because someone popular with him. So I think you guys avoid the other kids, and that's putting out the true work and not identifying it. But I think that Christopher Ainsworth is better than him based off knowing the actual game. All right, yes, but I'm not saying the kid is terrible. I'm just saying that I'm not seeing what you guys seen, and we need to give the other people their credit. So Christopher Ainsworth, keep on pushing it. All right. Yes, and Reed, keep on pushing yourself. I am just critiquing you based off what the audience told me. All right, I'm saying that I don't see that, and everyone in the chat saying the same thing, and on the stats saying the same thing as well. So I can't make up any story. All right, yes, I can't make up any story. So that was a problem. Where I saw the little glimmer of light was solely off the forward line. War, that youth name War, he has good energy. He has him and the two fittest player on the field is War and Welsh. Those are the two fittest players, period. All right, and they offer something different. So War showed me something good. The guy from Wolves showed me something good, but I don't know if it's just because he's on a different timing than the others, because I don't want to pick up for him. I saw him got into two isolated moments, and he just passed it back to Costa Rica. So I don't know if it's just others not catching up to him, or it's just poor passes. And I want to say that I'm like how I beat others harsh, I am going to just say it's just poor passes from him. All right, so I have to call it out as what it is. All right. Yes. So that's what we saw early on. Big Nell came in for the second game running, and I just can't. I just think that we need more help. We need more help, because you guys have been telling me this for 4 years now about Big Nell, and I'm not seeing it. I'm very sorry, people. I am not seeing it at all. All right, I would prefer him to based off what I had to select from, but I am not seeing what you guys saw me. You saw me cocoa juice right there. All right, the positioning is very poor, reaction timing very poor, ability to tackle very poor. So it just leads to yellow cards over and over. In every game that I've watched him, because remember, even with the Welsh situation, first red card in the first of the games, and it was because of him and Garden over the right winger side. Remember all of those plays. So I don't think he's not up to that level at this point. So I'm not going to just beat coaches to say that is the only way we're going to get better. So second half now, second half, people, second half was an onslaught. From second half started to the end of the second half. It just was a beat down. It was not a competition. Just like the second half for Costa Rica against Cuba, it was not a competition. And I'm very surprised that I heard even people that I clearly thought that view the game from an unbiased eye, making it seems like Jamaica could actually play better than Costa Rica, or it's close. Nothing of that sort was true. From the first minute of this game, Costa Rica was better than Jamaica by a good stretch, and it was not close. Don't lie to yourself, or don't jump on the cocoa juice train. Say it as how you see it. All right, it was not close. Let me stop lying to ourselves. We start sound like the coach saying that USA was not 9-0, 9 goals better than us. All right, not close, people. I'm not lying to you. Not close whatsoever. No point of the game was close. It was just only on the scoreline at halftime. It was 0-0, and we were praying to God that we get over the line. And I'm still saying that I think that they are going to create 3 big chances. They created like 15 in the next half. So obviously the red card contributed to that as well. We have to make sure we put everything in context. But the truth is the truth, brother. Nothing like that. Big Nell is a hype. I do believe so as well. Ernest, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Let me go through the rest of the chat. All right. And I had said something yesterday. I actually thought that yesterday's performance was worse than United States one. All right. That's what I think. Yesterday's performance was worse than United States one. Obviously, that was down to United States never wanted to step up the gear. But I'm saying that yesterday's performance was actually, just go back now, when I say it, go back and watch it again. Yesterday's performance was actually worse than United States one, period. All right, that's what I think. and it's a combination of things why it was worse in my take. All right. Lee Young says, JD, good morning, JD. Isn't Big Nell from Craig Butler camp? Yeah, but he's not there anymore. He's not there anymore. Last World Cup cycle, I think Malachi Douglas was way better than Big Nell. Yes, that was true. He got the game and nobody showed him respect. And we are here talking for him. The game wasn't close. I was back in Jamaica to put in a good performance, and the game wasn't close. Jamaica was far off. Yes, Costa Rica was light years ahead. Cuba gonna dominate us also. All right, we're gonna move to that part, but I want to hear you guys take if you thought that it was worse than USA game. Because I believe so. I believe so. And the only thing saved us is due to the fact that they never put the ball in the back of the net. And also our keeper was very good. We have to give our keeper some credit. But also the chances that they got without the keeper in the goal, I can't avoid those things. Roa's chance is a tap in. Ramirez's chance is a tap in. And the number 21 chance is a tap in. That automatically is 6. And obviously the poor finishing as well on the day, you can get 3 goals out of that as well. So I am not going to take it away. I genuinely believe that it is a worse performance, but at the end of the day we created one big chance, so people will use that. But at the same time we gave up 3 or 4 more big chances than what we gave up against United States. Remember, those chances, some of those goals that United States scored, was not actually big chances. The first one that my boy scored, that he rocketed in and tap bins, that's not a big chance. That's not a big chance. The first 2 goals scored for United States is not big chances. They are not big chances. A man struck down, run down the middle and strike a ball from 20 yards out. That is not a big chance. All right, and the next man rocket it up from the top of the 18 in the V. That's not a big chance. Those are, because big chances is when you have the advantage over the goalkeeper. Those are not big chances. So I think around 3 of the goals scored for United States is not big chances. Not the rest of the 6, you could say yes, those are big chances. So if you take away that, and United States might create around 2 more chances, that's big chances aside from what they scored. You have to say it's similar worse type of game. Obviously we got a few more shots off, a little bit more, and we got a big chance. So it looked like we were in the game. All right. So we have Ian said Costa Rica was wasteful. We were worse than the first game. All right. I never expected people to agree with me. Without watching the game the second time. I never actually expected it, but I keep on doubting people, man. But I never expected you guys to agree with me so easily. But clearly, you guys are watching it. USA was just clinical than Costa Rica. Agreed. Omar Fowling said, to me, yesterday's performance, Jamaica showed a bit more energy, enthusiasm. The keeper saved us, but CR was finishing poorly, or it would be at least 6. Yes, I would say that. I have to give 1 second, people. Let me get my next paper. People, because we're here to burn down the building 100%. All right, yeah, man. So based off that, now we have the final game. So guys, we got both predictions in the same ballpark. We said 3-1 or 3-0. 3-1 or 3-0. We got the 3-0. Obviously, we never deserved to get the 3-0 right, but we got it right. Tick-tock. We got the 3-0 right, and we got the 4-0 right for Cuba, USA. So we got both of the predictions right. And I want to say that we have to give credit to Cuba. Cuba actually frustrated the United States and created problems for them as well. So are we underestimating the Cuban team? Whoo! And are we underestimating Costa Rica and Cuba overall? Let me know. Are we underestimating both of them? Are we underestimating? Oh my God. Now, Omza said these YouTubers always on time when JA loses content. Oh my God. Oh, that is not true. You know me. I could have gone the next one. So what say you guys? Are we underestimating Costa Rica? Because based on how I saw Cuba played Costa Rica, played United States, I'm not saying we're going to see an upset. I don't believe so because I still believe that United States is better than Costa Rica. They are better than Costa Rica in certain areas. They are. But can they even get a goal? I think Ross can score against United States. And Cruz can score against United States. They can score, they can score against United States people. They ain't gonna win. I don't think they're gonna win, but they can score and they can defend against United States. So I could see Costa Rica losing 2-1, 3-1 against United States and cause them some problems. What say you guys? Because I think that Cuba and Costa Rica is actually better teams than what we gave them credit for. All right. Big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Massive respect. All right. Oh, you look at it, What you made of the game? Let me know. All right. So far it is Costa Rica on 4, Cuba on 1 point, plus they're on -4 goal difference. Jamaica is on -12 goal difference. We have not scored anything. All right, and we are bad behaving. We are one of the worst behaving team in the so in terms of disciplinary. So we don't have disciplinary on our side. We don't have goal difference on our side. But at the same time, if Jamaica can pull off something in the next game, whether it's deserved or not, we could make it to the next round now. Because you know why? We have 80. We need to watch 80 Guatemala game. That is a game where 80 could do us a draw. Because if 80 draw with Guatemala, that means Mexico will beat everybody. And then Guatemala, 80 might max out on 1 point apiece. Okay, man saying JD don't get the whoops ups. Cuba scoring 3. Oh my god. Anytime I try to give some light, and some light, you guys just tear me down. I wish people would have watched my content and realize that it's not me is the problem. Because sometimes I'm trying to give some little glimmer of hope there by mathematics, and you guys trying to take away the hope by reality. By reality. All right. So, all right. So you guys saying that we ain't going anywhere. So yes or no? Yes, you see we're going somewhere, people. Are you saying that we're not going anywhere? Let me know. You're being delusional, JD. Oh my god. Someone click this. I can't believe people saying that I am delusional because I never said Jamaica going through. I am just asking the people how you guys feeling. Yes, we are underestimating Cuba. All right. Good God. I can't believe the man them say me delusional. Oh my god. I need to click that and post it separate so people can't, because they said that I always fight against Jamaica. And always don't give any hope. But I want to show them that it's you guys taking the hope away from me. Sometimes, because the man them say JD me delusional if I think we are qualifying. Oh my god. TikTok, I can't believe you're not here to hear this. All right. All right. 80 football, big up yourself. Jamaica is going to Jamaica. And that curry chicken is waiting. Oh my god. So 80 football, you come in here throwing out the problems that you have for 80. You come in here throwing out the problems that you have for 80. Yeah, 80 football coming here. Jamaica is going to go home and eat curry chicken. Okay, all right, 80 football. I was just trying to ask what people thinks because oh my god, these guys are something else. All right, so that's how it sets up now, guys. That's how it sets up now. Jamaica still on 0. But if mathematics works out on the final day, it is possible if they can spring something against Cuba. Is it realistic? Is it realistic? You don't have Welsh. Welsh gets a straight red card. Bicknell is not available. Based off cards as well. Those two out. Reed came off the field with injury, so we don't know which condition he's going to be in. So those are 3 players out already. No, people. That's what. So hold on. Why you guys don't want me to talk? You know what? I'm not going to say anything. I can't talk, people. I can't I can't talk here anymore because the man him said I should shut up. We're not getting nothing, and I hope people click me, it's not, it has nothing to do with me. I'm trying to see if any hope. Don't be delusional, JD. Oh my God. All right, people, if you think that I'm just to have the conversation, I'm delusional, big up yourself, Juras. Damn, the Juras, you hear that? The man then put me in a conversation with delusional when we are talking about Jamaica. Wife run you into the shed. No, no, I brought my card and everything because I liked it the other day when we came out here and such. I liked it and such. So I'm just saying that, okay, let me just drop it out here. I brought my stand, drop a new phone, a new Samsung on it, the camera clean and such, and brought my next phone for my information and everything. So we out here doing the thing, man. All right, yeah, man. All right. Yes, and people, I'm promoting my new series coming up. So I need some members, people, because I'm going to make Jamaica great again. All right. So you guys need to become members because I'm going to give members preferential treatment in my new setup coming up, people. All right. A new series, make Jamaica great again. Okay. Cuba scoring at least two. Without Welsh, it's going to be worse. So without Welsh, Big Nell, and maybe possible Reed. I think Reed as well because he looked like he couldn't continue. When Jamaica hear about any chance, they find a way to give it up. Plus, them chance only exist in theory. Okay, all right, all right. Oh. Ooh, damn. The breeze out here going bad. I never calculated the breeze. Vinny Congo said, JD, throw something on the grill. The grill is out there and the weather is not good, so I ain't throwing nothing on the grill. All right, so yeah, yeah, yeah. So let me start with now. Oh, you think that because it was a question asked yesterday. Stefan W said to avoid any more onslaught, I think Jamaica should just go home from now. Oh my God. All right. So the man said Jamaica should just go home from now. All right, so people, let me look at it. The question of the day, I'm going to take all call as well, so you guys can call in, and I would prefer all the people in my chat that's participating. Those are the ones that I want to hear from. That should call in and give their take. All right. Yes, I would be very much comfortable to hear from you guys because you have been here from the inception. All right. Yes, so that means you're following what I'm saying. So the question is, how can the other teams in the region catch up with Mexico and United States? I had wrote down a few things stating that they had the advantage of the Liga Meki and the MLS. So that is one. They have better financials than everybody else. Maybe aside from Panama, that is two. All right. Maybe my cooking skills is not up. Nah, man. Everybody that talk to me personal know that I make dinner. Majority of the times, bruh, my cooking skill is higher than what it was in Jamaica by a billion miles. Cause over here, yeah, JD is domino is domino. JD Jamaica is 12 and still no broke it. Okay, all right, Kevin read. All right, so yesterday we had a person posted two super chats, Rico Dan, and he said that it best to just go back to where we were because at least we were losing 5-0, and with the new guys them coming in, we are losing 2-0 now. I'm just showing you, we are losing worse, but we are losing better, but it's not so good to compete. So better we just go back to the grassroots. That's what Rica Dan tried to say, and he alluded towards 2018 and 2020 when we had a full local team. We did better. Mathematics didn't tell you the truth right there. No, mathematics never tell you the truth right there because obviously people just talk about the draw against Mexico. They never told you who we actually played aside from Mexico. You understand me? So and what we did in the Mexican game. So and that's the reason why we hired this coach in the first place. So what we do is to make up stories, overhype that story, and then use that story to further our xenophobia. That's what I truly believe. But I'm going to answer this question. My take is hell no. Going back to a full local team, it's not working. It's a foolishness, makes no sense, and hear me out why it makes no sense, and why it should be in reverse now. It should be a whole overseas team, and then you evaluate local players to give them an opportunity. Because first, the national teams should always be the best of the best making the team. Nothing to do with development. At U20s, you're professional already 3 years, some actually 4 years. Some actually 4 years in its making. So if a man is 4 year a professional and still can play U20, and you are playing Manning Cup at 19 when you never even scratch a professional surface, that man is 10 years in advance than you. So it will never add up. So that means it's impossible for you to use a local team to catch up with America, because the JPL will never be as good as the MLS, because the MLS will not be standstilling for the JPL to be as good as them. So it will never happen. They have more financial resources. They have better players at this time. They have better overall programs to filter their players with clearly sight. When they come to U20s, U17s, U15s, they win every damn thing. So the facts can't be skewed. So the only mathematical way we have to go is to try to set things in place for the local players then, because we want as big a pool as possible. So if you're listening to me, I am not saying that we should get rid of any local players. So comprehend properly for the persons that want to get triggered by that conversation. All I'm saying is we should not give any favor or treatment to nobody. Don't pick nobody based off no hype and based off no foolishness. Pick people based off the actual quality of the personnels, period. All right. And at this point, we clearly saw that the only place of better resources that can compete with our competitors would be England, United States, and the diaspora. So majority of those players should always be favorable. All right. Top of the morning, aka Imaxit, aka Badmind Boss. By the way, the king will be USA team flag bearer. Okay. All right. Just said. Oh no, you are the aka Badmind Boss. Yes, yes. Facts JD, these objectives is to sell players which nobody will purchase. Yeah, yeah. So no, I'm just trying to reason with Rico Dan, because even if we can as what Cranky said, if I should not leave this space if I can influence even one person. I've tried to influence Dre in the weather, but he's behind help. Cause Carvel Stewart and him and them friend. You understand me? So he's behind help. He can't be helped anymore. Alright, yes. So for me, I am trying to reach out to Rico Dan and tell him that he can't have that belief in his head. Because it makes no sense, Rico Dan. Now we have a stronger region. Now everybody's tapping into their diaspora. You heard Canada talking about it. They want the best players, and they are working overtime to get the best players. Period. All right. So we can't keep on going back way and keep on asking. Let me look at the game itself to cement our points. To cement our points. Yesterday, every single time, you know why we kick away the ball every single time? You realize, we're going, it is still the same man them we don't actually play at high level football, keep on kicking away the ball them. You realize that, be honest to yourself. You don't realize that it's the same man them we don't expose to high level football, keep on kicking away the ball them. Because the anxiety problem, it's still sinking, because the people don't go through the right channels to get developed. All right, we have to call it as it is. You understand me? So if you so that by definition, that means you are gonna always have this problem, because that means you're gonna take out the few people in Rico Dan that actually have the ability to pass the damn ball on the ground. Obviously, they never did it well yesterday, because Welch never did it well, and we call that out already. So if you're watching our video, we're not being biased. We're just calling it as it is. The promotion relegation system is not working because the lack of funds. And that takes away from youth development. Big up yourself, massive respect. All right. Sharma says, go America. Yes, America doing their thing, but I still believe that Mexico is going to give them one hell of a beating. All right. I am going for Mexico to beat America still. I think it's going to be like a proper Concacaf game, like a proper Concacaf main senior team game. I think that both of these teams can beat big teams in our region. Maybe not all big teams, Maybe not all senior teams, but they can beat half. These two teams can beat half of the senior teams. I strongly believe that. Strongly believe that. So we are gonna get a quality game. I know that Marlon claimed to say that Panama and them will take away. No, Mexico and United States destined to go to the finals unless they try a way to put them before. But both of them looked superior. All right, Welsh would have struggled to start in the team we should have selected. All right. So that means we finished with my boy. So clearly the only way we can catch up, is to import people that's at the same level and hire people that's at the same level of the people that we're trying to import. So what that tells me, I have to give JFF credit, even if they are trying to bring it. I have to give them credit and take away credit because they are the ones still enforce the law of the 17, 20, and 50 mathematics. You understand me? So I still think that this is the way to go. They might not be doing it in the fashion that we want, and maybe the fashion that should lead to success, which is to pick all of the people in. All. So every coach should have full autonomy to just pick who he wants. Until then, we can't compete. None at all. None at all. I want to congratulate the Youth 17 coach. I heard him talking about that he has a all year round camp running to try to get the Youth 17s. All right. So let me see how the Youth 17s actually perform because I like that attitude. Even if you don't have the best, just keep on working as hard as possible so you can at least be organized, educated to the matter. And then we will see if we truly can step it to the next level. So a good indication is the Youth 17s. That team is playing a lot of friendlies. They are stretching the pool to see as much people as possible. I don't know if he got the full autonomy, which I don't think it's going to be that way. I don't think it's going to be that way at all. But let me see how it performs because I think the Youth 17s will be the straw that breaks the camel back. It will be the straw. You know why? Because that means the coach is qualified. I think it's Mr. Butler running that camp, right? Mr. Butler running that camp. Not Mr. Butler that you guys know. Must be Freddie Butler, I think. He's running that camp. So he has the qualification to run the camp. He's putting in time. So if we get embarrassed, it clearly means we are just not up to the level if they don't give him the full autonomy. So I'm talking about if they don't give him the full autonomy. So if he doesn't get to pick his full squad and we don't perform, but yet still all of these people that played throughout the tournament was under his tutelage, I would say okay, it proves that we need quality players to match with the quality coaching as well to catch up with the others because the others have the quality coaching, have the time, and have the players as well. So if we drop short in one of those areas, we can't bring passengers, period. We can't bring passengers, period. All right. We can't bring passengers, period. All right. He actually has a system and a style of play for youth 17s. I've seen it myself, which is good. That's why I'm saying this is going to be the standard that we're checking from. But I know that I want to see his selection pool and I want people to ask him if these are the people that he wanted or it is by the quota system, so we can evaluate him properly and give him his honest just due because I do believe that he's putting in the time. He's putting in the time and the work, but it requires a lot more to compete. And let me know what you're trying to do. If you're trying to qualify for the Youth 17 World Cup, or you're trying to develop players and try to put a system to funnel people through the main national team or the U20s. If you're trying to stabilize Jamaica football, let me know. So we know how to job. Why we're not seeing these Youth 17 players on YouTube? I think some of the guys at this point I can give him my excuse to say that he's not going to get professional players to come in camp because at youth 17s you still have professional players, because some of them 16, and that's what I'm telling you know. So let me watch it. Let me watch it. But I like what he's doing, and that's what I want to hear going forward. Don't know how much job Freddie Butler has, but I'm hoping that he doesn't have 50,000 as well. But it looks like he doesn't have 50,000 because he's spending, or even if he does have 50,000, it tells me that he's spending time to make sure his CV is not tainted. You understand me? Yes. So I I am open to show him respect. I am open to show him respect. Yes. I'm open to show him the respect, all right. But what we saw now, I think the only teams can truly challenge United States and Mexico for the future in youth football. I would say it has to be Honduras and Panama, and it's solely based off financials for Panama and also the pipeline for Honduras. Honduras seems to always, and Costa Rica to some extent, but I would say those two first. And it's solely based off what they have, so they are reaping. What they have so before they are reaping. They have a good footballing culture in both of the countries, and they're picking through good talents. Obviously, we could say those talents are not matriculating at a faster rate, but who knows? Maybe in the next cycle, Costa Rica's core will start be jumping. Look at Costa Rica. Hear me. Honduras core might start be jumping. Look at Costa Rica's core. Just jumped off of the map. And by next year, they have a solid squad. Running with everyone again. All right. So it is tough. It is tough, people. What I'm going to do, Marlon said, JD and Freddie Butler have persons around him. Okay. Who is Ed aren't breaks. Okay. So he has the right people around him. But we still can't say, that's why I want him to be very clear in what he gets to work with. I have 3 videos interviewing a couple of them on my channel. They have quality, but yes, I think there will be quota, which means the best at that level won't be selected. Okay. So all right, Mr. Drainweather. So people, Drainweather says that he has all of those personnels in his video. All right, so go and check out Mr. Drainweather. All right, so guys, you can call in from now. I have a few more topics, but they can call in from now. All right, and for the persons that kept texting me, because I don't know why we are so concerned about the national team coach. We're looking at U20, and I like to spend, guys. I don't like to do unnecessary. The JFF said that they have not picked the team. Don't tell me that other people his name. Why you think if the JFF don't pick the coach, why you think other people would know the coach, people? Just let me leave that alone, man. You get me? It's like we always try to seek for some drama. You understand me? If the JFF said they don't pick the coach, it simply means they don't pick the coach. If you want to listen to people telling you that, let them tell you that, man. And you just listen to Coco Juice conversation, but it's not true. Unless you, so you see, by that extension, that means the JFF is a liar then. You see, if you listen to certain things and believe certain things, automatically you're gonna start blame the JFF. Because if you say that they pick if people tell you, if you claim to text me and say people tell us that the coach pick already, and then JFF are run around in the whole country, I tell everybody say they are down to 5 now and they have not picked the people and they are gonna do this. You don't realize that so sometimes people, goddamn, let we be helpful to Jamaica football. Let we stop being the problem in Jamaica football, man. Let we stop lying for no the right in, man, and stop causing problems. You know, so JFF are gonna sue some of we because we actually are doing them. So, and some of the JFF people, let me call you out. Wanna stay in a JFF and stop running around these people to end up damaging the brand. It's not helping the brand. I am telling you. All right, and people in the top ask me them question, man. If the star says something, why you think that we are gonna have the information different from the star? It's not going to be true, man. That's and for me, I want to always stay open, for the people them to be perceived different. You get me? Because I don't want to come here and say the JFF is a liar. So you have to be careful, people. We have to think these things through, I understand that you guys might want notoriety and stuff, but think these things through, man, because you not put down the federation, and then people will class the whole away the same bracket and say that we are doing these things. Let's stop it, man. Please, man. People, no coach was picked from the last thing in the star. No coach was picked. Not damn one. All right, the man them say them break it down from 40 to 5. Simple. That's where it is. Let me stop the sensationalism and stop being worse than the JFF, because these stories, we are worse than the JFF because we are doing anything. We are desperate for notoriety, which is very sad, man. All right. And if you hear foolish, these people don't call me and don't tie me night because me no want to hear about it. All right. I go just tell you, no, go to read the star. Go read the star. The star is more informative than we in YouTube. All right. If because we are taking information into the star, and sometimes some people would come on our program and give us some information. Period. That's what it is. We are here to highlight what is in the news. We are not here to make damn news. All right? Yes, man. Because sometimes if we are not responsible, we end up put up more pressure because now that person that texted me turned out to state that okay, so the JFF them a liar then. So why them a print them something in the star? So you, the individual, make people think that the JFF a liar at the same time because you keep on telling an unnecessary story. You see, so people have to think, man. We have to be a little bit more mature, man. All right, please, God, man. All right, please, God, let me be a little bit more responsible, and we need to regulate our own selves. All right, we need to regulate our own selves, people. Let me know if I'm talking foolishness or the truth, people. All right, let me know. All right, and people, I prefer you guys not tell me what somebody else says. All right, because these people they are they are very aggressive for no reason. They don't listen to rational reasoning. They don't know want nobody tell them anything. So if you hear it from somebody else, don't come to me and ask me any question, especially on YouTube. If it's from the star, you can ask me the question because the star won't go over the top. All right. Yes, they won't. The star will listen to you and see if it makes sense. These people don't want to make any sense. They just want headlines. Believe me. JD, he gave me the cool aid, but I gave it to TikTok. Okay. Imaxit get it. Yeah, but the reasoning, people have to be careful. We have to be careful. We have people. We have people's ears. They come on the platform to get in tune to what Jamaica has to offer. So we have to be more responsible. And anybody tell me say I'm talking foolishness, that's why we can't reach nowhere. You get me? Because that's the most proper way to look at life. You understand me? Come on, man. Only one player from UK. So we haven't had a chance to recruit there yet. I speak to the president and they had plans to recruit. So let's see how that turns out. And then we have our brother. Young King says the coach is already selected. Young Kings, if it's in the Gleaner said the coach is already selected, then it's already selected. But I'm saying from based off what I heard in the Gleaner when they cut it down to 5, that is where it is, Young Kings. All right. So we stay until we get it different. But no coach was picked last month. It's not true, Young Kings. Cause you can't take big top man time from England to come and run for competition. It's not true, Young Kings. Stop trying to pretty up things. These are flat out lies. All right, so stop prettying up things. It's flat out lies, and we need to be more responsible. Period. All right, straight up. Jamaican Guna says 12-0 in 2 games. Yes, it is. It is. And call in people. Let me drop the number in the thingy so you guys can call in. All right. Yeah, man. And people, I stand for something, you know. All right. People can argue me on that point because I stand for it. You can argue me on that point, and I will stand for it. All right. So let me put it right here. 32 466 46 24 71. All right. So that is the number. You put a plus in front of it, a plus in front of it, and a plus in front of it. Let me show it. Yeah, that's the number. No, I'm not asking you. Okay, I've just added moderator to my. All right, so good. Finally, I've added a moderator to my next channel. Young Kings, nobody was selected 1 month ago. That makes no sense. That is a delusional, deranged conversation. You know why? Because you no top coach you can call after and disrespect them like that. The president, not the president, the man came out and said he never even knew that Mr. Wet again will be leaving. If we're saying that we have a coach from last month, that means we're prepared and we knew that the man was actually leaving. That means we are saying that the JFF is lying again. So technically we kept saying that the JFF is lying. All right, so we are putting unnecessary bad name on the people them because we want to fuel our ego. All right, true JD. They want breaking news, but I don't think it's about breaking news. Because that is not about breaking news. That makes no sense. You know, and I can't believe people brought that to my attention because that makes no sense whatsoever, none whatsoever. Let me take. I've dropped the news. Didn't wanna okay Young Kings. It's okay, Young Kings. I hope they have a manager now. I hope they have a manager now, and I hope it's the manager that uses because I will. Young Kings, I will actually copy your something, and when it's not the manager, Young Kings, then you have problem. All right, because once it's not the manager, I'm gonna call you out, and say you're a fake news personally. All right, yes. All right. So let me make sure to take a picture of it because you come here, I try and muddy the water as to what I'm saying because you're not listening to what I'm saying. I'm saying we need to be rash responsible and stop trying to run down cloud. That's all. Because people is watching and they are losing respect for us. So Young Kings, I will take a picture and once the time comes and if you're wrong, you get called out. All right? Yes. All right, so what we have on the table, we finished what 55 minutes, so we still have 1 hour and 5 minutes to go, people. 1 hour and 5 minutes. Get the God bless it. Speed was in Europe 1 month ago. Yeah, but God bless youth. Let we reason sensible now. God bless youth, because it's like when I fight for support delusional conversation, because that way we are trying to do. Let me show you all. It don't make no sense where we are trying to fight for, Because we like the drama. That's what we like. I'm going to show you all. It don't make no sense and a delusional conversation. Listen to this now. 1 month ago, Speed is in Europe. Okay. You go to Europe. You're trying to find coaches. You allocated a few. You put them on your list. Other people sent in their numbers. You put them on the list. 2 weeks ago, you have a list. So that is already forward than the month. So it's 2 weeks ago. You have a list of whatever. Even if it's not real 40, it's 20. It's 20 people. It's 20. Put it at 20. You work it down from 20. No, let me explain. You will learn. You will learn. You learn. God bless. I'm gonna show you that it's absolute garbage. It's crap. It's crap. It's crap. Then it goes down to 5. God bless. God bless youth. All right. So by that extension, what I've just explained to you, God bless youth. Let me tell you when the coach resigned. All right. No, it is impossible. God bless youth, because what we're trying to say then, Dennis Strong is a liar. By that extension, he is a liar. Mr. Speed is a liar as well, and the JFF is a lie in place. So why would the JFF knowingly want to make themselves look like a liar? Oh, that makes sense. I want you to explain that to me. God bless you. I want you to honestly explain that to me. Oh, in the world, they always lie. So why they're gonna lie on themselves when their main reason is to try look better in the people's eyes? Why what are they going to benefit of it to lie to the public by saying that they're fighting with 3 people, and the Dwight Yar come out and said that the Dwight Yar came out, so not JFF, Dwight Yar came out after and stated that he put him in the race. No, God bless you, you can't fight reality. It's not true. No coach was picked a month ago. Nobody knew the coach a month ago. And once the people put it out, say go down to 5, that's what it is. Period. Because we are trying to fight for certain things, and then what we do in return is to make up a story, then to fight that story in the future. Because now we're going to say the coach, well, if we honestly go back to the timeline, what we're going to start telling people that the JFF lied. You see it? So God bless you, saying we will see. I just talked about a month ago. So what more you want to see? Brother, I think I need to retire from this space. I'm honestly telling you, these things don't require me and 2 minutes of my brain cells to know that is not true. I don't have the contact of soul in the JFF to know that is not true. All right? So I and a 2 minutes of my brain cell that it requires to do that. Brothers, we just want to fight people for no reason every single day. That's all. Move on. New Wave says, move on, devil. Devil, bless. No. Don't disrespect God bless youth. I'm just trying to reason it out to show him that it don't make no sense. You know? I'm just trying to reason it out to show you that it don't make no sense. You know? Because that means right in return, we are going to come back next week and say, Mr. Speederman lied. That's what. All right, you know what? Watch. I am going to build a video and just watch until the coach, when the coach names, and you guys, God bless you to everybody, I'm going to build a video and say, Mr. Speederman lied. I know the coach picked 1 month ago, and them have only kind of social, York, and all sort of foolishness. And see if Mr. Speed will come from my program and tell me say me an idiot. And a lie me I tell upon him. And then you will actually learn what I've just explained to you. Come on, man. It's like an entertainment we are trying to run, and nothing of just rational reasoning, Something will actually makes sense, Come on, man. If me do a video, make sure you come pay for me. You come pay for my lawyer fee, All right, God bless you. Make sure you come pay for my lawyer fee. You are very patient. No. That's all I'm saying, people. That's all. And you know what? Please don't. Since you don't believe in them foolishness, yeah. You don't have to contact me and ask me them questions, yeah, because I am all about football. I have stuck to the U20s, all right? Yes, God bless you. Make sure you can pay the lawyer fee because I am going to call them out. Say 1 month ago, the coach was named, and we are waste people time, and we are waste the fans them time, and I lie to the fans them. And here, Mr. Speeder go over and say me I idiot. Just watch. And then now I'm going to forward all the messages where you guys sent to me in my WhatsApp asking me questions and telling me that you know the coach already. And then he's going to say me I eat that again. Publicly. All right. So you're going to see. All right. Big up David J. Thanks for being here. Massive respect. Ronnie says, Oli Ghana also applied as well. Yes, but that's what we said. And the guys then came out and stated that. They came out and stated. All right. All right, you guys are gonna just watch. Believe me, me I gotta prove it to you and show you that it's the fan base is the problem. We don't have too much delusional, mad conversation. Too much. That is the problem. Me I gotta call out the fan base. I you not make it reach places in life. Straight up. All right. No big business, but I am going to do it when the time come when the coach name. I am going to do it. Me I gotta make sure this problem stop. Me I gotta make sure it stop. Just watch. I am going to do it. And me and Mr. Speeder go kick off in the war. All right, yes. I'm going to show him the proof of the people send me the information of what who's ever said that, and you can't bring me to court when me have proof so people say that. You get me? Yes. JD, I heard it's not Oli. Oh my God. All right, so let me stick back on our U20s. We had our U20s. All right, so out of everyone that applied, who would you select? Kemar, they have not even released the five, so we can go through it as yet. So we don't even know the true 5, Kemar. So that's what I'm saying. So that's all I'm saying. We don't even know the true 5. The only thing I can say, JD, please leave these journalists. Okay, all right, fair enough. No, but the problem is, Douglas, I have no problem with the journalists saying what they are saying. The problem is people sending it to me and ask me to reply what I think and if this is true. And I am saying it just don't make any sense. Because if the people that employing the people don't know the people, how can other people, when I have nothing to do with this, know the people? That don't make sense. The mathematics, the math ain't my thing, period. And I'm just asking you guys that say you're very intelligent, please just use your intelligence, not just here, everywhere, and hold people accountable, straight up. All right. Oli is out of the space. Yeah, man, I know you're being sarcastic. I know. But I'm just beating the people them for stop asking me that. JFF picked me 2 months ago, JD. Lionel Messi. Alright, inside wall of years. Yeah, man. But come on, man. Come on, man. Come on. Some things we can just avoid. Something we can just avoid. Yeah, man. Some things we can avoid. People get the likes up on the video. We have not hit 150 as yet. We know that we start early. And it's just 2 o'clock, you know. It's just 2 o'clock. It's just 2 o'clock. Alright? It's just 2 o'clock. Ernest in the building said, JD, it's a daytime soap opera. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I just think that. All right. Let me explain something. What I think. What I honestly think about this situation. I think. If I say this, you guys are gonna be upset with me. But I sometimes I actually believe that it's like we don't really care about football in this space. You ever get the feeling that we don't care about football? Like, it's not about football, it's more about entertainment. It's like we're failed comedians or not failed comedians or failed entertainers. So we fail in entertainment and can't get any other space, so we just come and cling on in this football space. It's not necessarily about football. I'm beating some of the fans as well, you know. I'm beating some of the fans as well, you know. Because it look like, so what I'm trying to say is, so if we can't get that enjoyment, like we can't get Jamaica win a game, we have to just go to that, and the fans and that don't want as well. We don't want the drama, they love the war, the soap opera thing. That's what I think you guys honestly like. I honestly believe that. I think we are failed comedians and failed entertainers. And we're just trying to look at space because we can't make it in entertainment. That's what I believe. I believe loads of these people love football for real. No, I'm just, and sometimes when I'm, oh my God, Determine are gonna give me a beating now, you know. All right, hello, Determine, how you doing? Go ahead.
Good morning, good evening, afternoon.
Yeah. No, I just gave out something what I believe. I'm saying I wonder. No, I was right. That I wonder if we're failed comedians and failed entertainers. Hold on. Let me change it. Again. Hold on. No. No. I've changed my Wi-Fi. 1 second. Let me call it back. Oh my God. Let me call back Determine. Because of you go ahead. Damian. Yeah, man. Me just.
All right, JD. So my question to you is, right?
Yeah.
You ever hear the saying that says, chaos breeds opportunity?
Okay. So chaos breeds opportunity.
All right. So the question to you is, JD, who is benefiting from all the chaos that JFF is doing? Is the fans benefiting?
Yes. Benefiting? No. Fans not benefiting. But maybe people in the JFF benefits by down the train.
The players?
But the players benefit as well. The local players benefits as well. But we can't exclude ourselves as well. Like more drama in a YouTube space, YouTubers benefits as well. So we're not gonna exclude ourselves. So
do you think
the fans benefit as well? The fans love drama because I don't believe a lot of these fans would have been around the football if we never had so much drama. Just look at if we string up U20s later and just talk about football and see how much of them come up here. They want more drama more than anything, brother. So I think everybody will benefit with the drama because that is a part of Jamaica culture.
Benefit? Does Jamaica benefit?
It's a part of Jamaica culture.
As far as optics.
Jamaica don't benefit because we not win nothing.
Exactly. And this is what I'm saying. When you have a winning culture, right, that breeds opportunity, that breeds investment, that breeds money, that breeds a generation taking their talent serious. So who truly benefits from this? It has to be the foundation. It cannot be anything else.
But you see, but I'm gonna call you out, Damien, and say lose your balls because you know one call out everybody else will benefit from this. Because look, Damien, sometimes it's not true because I've just debunked something that is not true, and then we are blaming the JFF for that when other people make up them stories there. So they are protecting the JFF, but I'm trying to tell you that chaos our culture is chaos overall. So we try to strive for chaos, and most of the time we not even truly give the right people them the blame. Because sometimes we have to be blamed and not necessarily at the party that we are trying to direct to. I understand what you're saying, I understand what you're saying, which is fair. That you have a lot of people have conflict of interest, and based off that, them set the rules in place for themselves to benefit, because right down in the conflict, they have their actual team, they're supporting off it. I understand. But sometimes we make it a little bit worse than what it actually is by sending out fake information and put pressure on people because we want more chaos. Because more chaos make Jamaican people feel more excited and ready for jump up and drama.
Yeah,
So
but
I have to
that's a
beat
small.
everybody.
I don't think that's a big percentage, Jay.
Oh, that's
Right?
okay. So one thing about you, one thing about you, it's
Uh-huh.
always back to the JFF alone. Nobody else will get beaten.
No. It's true. No, you have some YouTubers out there that just. I mean, see, the thing is, JD, right? When you have, it's just like politics, right? When you have a strong leader, everything has fallen in place, right? We have a leader that's mute. He doesn't even speak. I probably hear this man talk every blue moon, right?
Yeah.
It's just like our government in Jamaica. When you have a strong leader that represents, that they represent the system of what they're going to get, you got to set the tone. If you don't set the tone, you're going to get exactly what you deserve. And that's what's going on right now. Look at a country like Singapore. Singapore is able to change in 10 years. Why is that? Because they have a strong leader that sets a tone.
Okay, so all right. So JFF alone for beat then. JFF alone for
No,
blame.
I never said that. We all have our part to play in this. This is why I listen to you,
Yeah,
Jay.
look,
Right?
listen to this, Damien. Why me think say JFF to be blame? Let me put out a percentage, and people give me a percentage because Damien I say JFF get blame because we have to start from the head, which I agree. I agree as well. I agree 100%. But I would say that I would give JFF 50% of the blame because I
No,
think that
JD, you can't do that. You cannot say
you know what?
50%.
Let me explain why me I give them 50%, man. Let me explain why you see it. And that's a problem. If me say me I say Leon Bailey the best baller ever and 100% you agree with it. Without me explain. Let me explain. Let me beat him, people. Let me beat him. Let me why me say me I go give JFF 50% of the blame, people. Without Jamaica people, JFF couldn't exist and be stable because them still rely on certain loopholes. So first thing, I have done a survey, maybe it's a small one. Majority of the people in Jamaica actually thinks that them can do everything themselves. So them believe in the xenophobic type thing. We have to be honest. Me come from Jamaica and me also believe the same thing as well too. And that's our problem. So them prey upon our actual belief to get beneficial treatment out of it. But we have to still blame ourselves too as well. Because if we not accept it, because the reason why we get some changes now, because me and other man not accept it, and then we have a following to convince those followings to not accept it, and that change the game, Damien. So that means if other people not accepting it, Damien, that's how we are gonna fix this thing. Because if the other party want run and say a 20+7, and then you have whatever the boy Calvert, whatever I mean from it, Mobile. You me know from Harborview. So if everybody go at Harborview and say, brother, I'd best play for make the team, Carvel Stewart, stop the foolishness, and him start change, automatically the overall conversation start to change. So nobody now go put no discrimination on the title, none at all, Damien. So it comes from Jamaica people and then believe too as well. So a 50% me give JFF, and Jamaica people get 50% as well. Because we can change it. Because we are change it from the other day. When we just come on YouTube, Mr. Speed them want man only 2 times better, like him have a measurement meter for test which
JD,
overseas man better.
I can't agree with that. JD, I cannot agree with
all
that.
right,
You know why I can't agree with that?
Yeah.
Okay, it's simple. All right? Just like they did this quota system, this is not by accident. These people prey on the intelligence of our people. And I'm not saying that our people are stupid. Jamaicans are very intelligent.
Yes.
But if you don't know, you just don't know. It's
Okay.
just like when I came to this country, I was looking at coming to America and I thought that was America. Right, seriously. right? I didn't know anything about America. I'm assuming America was just going to be this place that gives out money. Like this is heaven on earth. No, it's not like that. You come here, you got to put things in place, and you got to work for your money. That's how it is, right?
Yeah.
Our people don't know. They're ignorant to it. They just don't know. This is why these people put in the system. This is why when you have Jamaicans that go overseas that make it like Leon Bailey, that make it like Bunny Shaw, they have standards, right? And the JFF don't want anybody with standards. Why? Because they prey on the lack of knowledge, lack of intelligence, to just to fund their own direction or their own whatever they want to do. So they prey on that.
So you're not agreeing 50%. All right. So maybe I'm putting too much pressure.
I cannot.
All right.
It's too much. It's too much. You have to. I'll say we have to take 30% of the blame because the head. It always starts with the head, JD. That's the head bodies everything.
Could you see why I went into that department as to say that it's 50% because I was factoring I made a big change. 6 to 7 man make a big change by showing that we want more people over here, and them based off we just talking, proving that these guys are better, and they were reluctant towards it to say that these guys don't want to come, and they came here and then they got picked and proved.
In Europe, but JD, that's the thing about you. You're different. You know what? Because you come over here and you see how the system, how things are run, how it's done systematically. You have a lot of people that's like the MG and them that's still in Jamaica that thinks warped, they're delusional. They think just like the system of what's going on there in our country.
Okay, look at what you said. You said that the people inside the country thinks the same way, which I totally agree. Majority of the people thinks the same way, because I'm telling you, even the other day I was talking to one of my friends, and my friend pretty much telling me, I'm here, man. We have the talent here, man. We can do it, man. And I couldn't say anything. I have to just shut up and say Jano Star.
You gotta be quiet.
I have to just shut up and say Jano Star. You know why? Because when media Jamaica, I think the same thing as well.
That's what I'm saying. And this is why I give and I give players that have the platform, that come out, have the courage to speak up. I give them their due, as far as the due process of, because eventually the truth, you cannot hide the truth, it's gonna come out. Right?
Yeah.
The truth will come out. Right? So when we see people with big platforms like yourself and you have things to back it, why not support you? We have to change the narrative. The JFF continue to do what they want to do. And this has been going on for the past 30 to 40 years, JD. It hasn't changed. You ever heard of this saying that says the good old boys?
I think you might do. I can't believe Determine actually win it might just get me to take off a little bit more percentage, because see, Lionel Messi at 70-30. So the JFF will be blamed. And Jamaican gonna give it 80% to the JFF. So people, please give me some percentage. Give me some percentage, people. Give me some percentage. Alright? Yes, give me some percentage, people. All right, Determine. So Determine, before I leave, Determine, what you expect from the Cuba game for the U20s?
To be honest, Eddie, I don't expect anything. You know why? I just think it's unfair to put our kids through this. It's very demoralizing for these kids. It is, man. Like, why would we set up our future like this? Nobody does this that thinks straight, that thinks proper. It's demoralizing our kids. Set them up for success, not for failure. It's just like my business here. If I put somebody on the truck that I know that all he does is drink, I'm setting up my business to fail.
Okay.
These kids are not ready, JD. So if they get 10, they get 5, they get 6, it doesn't matter for me. What I'm looking at is the future of our generation, right? And what this federation is doing. It's not a good look. It doesn't represent us. It doesn't represent our culture. It doesn't represent these future kids that have so much ambition, that's willing to go out there and do what they want to do, but they've been conned, they've been tricked. They don't even know that they're not good enough, because these people build them up and put them on a platform telling them they're good enough, and when they get there, that's when the reality hit them. think that's unfair.
All right, all right, all right. You look like you win the battle, you know. All right, you see, people, my show, people don't have to agree with me. So they agree with Damien now, so him can take a win and then try to spin it in a Liam Bailey conversation. But later, me now I want a Liam
All
Bailey
right.
conversation with you. Bye bye. Yeah.
Whatever, JD. Have
Yeah,
a good day, bro.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so that is Damien. I am not having no Liam Bailey conversation. So people saying that JFF should get bulk of the blame. But could you guys see where I'm coming from? Saying that people can't force things on you if you don't want it. Look at how me think just a while ago about the coaching situation that just by off a message that someone sent me. I never wanted to have it in the first place because I'm already thinking outside of the box to say that okay, oh, this is going to look if that is actually true. What these guys did after that time, you get me? So you have to look, you have to open your horizon. So people, if you're watching and you don't have the information, the knowledge, please seek the knowledge, man, please, because it might just be helpful for a lot of our kids, not just now, but in the future as well. Because if we can win a few things, qualify for a few things, it will open a lot of channels. If you qualify for World Cup, it's close to 12 million at this point. So that is billion are just maybe just under 2 billion Jamaican dollar just to qualify. Sponsors would have come on board. More things would have been open in Jamaica. More selling, more revenues of jersey and stuff. So that is more infrastructures for places. So football business is a real business, people. Football business is a zillion-dollar business at this point. All right, because in Jamaica currency as well, a zillion-dollar business. So we have to be very careful because it might just be one of the only ways we can get certain kids out of certain community or get the community up to a certain level so we can force back from the crime and violence. To be honest, it can go the other way, but at least we still have an opportunity to make a decision. You understand me? And that is how I've always looked at things because I'm coming from the grind, and I that's why I've always looked at things like that because I've always the same way to try improve what I witnessed in jungle, witness in Walton Park Road, witness all about in Jamaica. You understand me? Yeah, so that's always my approach. So we have to step it up, man. I have to give you guys some blame because we have to make a standard. You know, we have to make a standard and put it on them. All right, Jamaica number 8, well want, left the tournament. All right, the man play, man. The football inside of Jamaica is suffocating, hard to swallow. All right, JD, if Costa Rica could finish, we get probably 5 or 6. No, man, we would have got 5 or 6 more on the 3. So we would have got 8. Yes, 8 easily. Yeah, that is true. That is true. We weren't on the same page, man. We broke it down at the start. Let me try and get. Let me try and get. All right. So you can call in. People, you can call back in. Everyone that missed the call, you call back in, and I will take a call right there. All right. Yeah, but we have to work it away. So we have a good program running. Youth 17s. I am just waiting to see Youth 17s tournament to see what comes of that because I know that they put the work in. So we can measure it. We can measure the success, not necessarily win games, but the success overall. Like, oh, we look comfortable on the ball because now you can clearly say we don't look comfortable on the ball. We can't string certain passes. We can't do certain things. We had around 2 transitional play in the entire 2 games, where in which we actually flick 4 or 5 passes in 2 games. That is 290 minutes. Obviously, the competition is higher than us, so but it still don't give you if you're working on it, believe me, this youth 17s that's working overtime. I am telling you, you're even if it's a worse players them selected, you are going to see a better outcome than better players without any extra time. You're going to see some remnants of like a system, some cohesion here and there. You're going to see, people, believe me. The US team also missed chances, but I'm telling you, it is up there. It's up there. Pagan, long time don't see him, a big boss. What go on? JD, that game yesterday could have been easily 7-8. Yes, 8-1. We have to give the one that Welsh put on the keeper as a chance, but that's about it. JD, we are not going to do anything at any level, bro. Every team in Concacaf is levels above. Trust me. Well, yeah, I know that all the Costa Rica, the Honduras, Panama, surely, Canada, United States, Mexico, surely, 80. Now we are looking what they have to offer. Suriname brought a good amount of players. And they were stringing good passes. They were very much unlucky to not reach this level, because I truly believe that if they were in a group like Jamaica, they would have dominated that group, because Suriname team was better than Jamaica team. That's what I told them. And that was importing. The reason why I'm using Suriname again, it was solely based off imports. You get me? Because they brought in the players, them have a system, and they looked very, very good. You understand me? Yes, they had one more match because their group was bigger than Jamaica group, but it only shows you bring the best players in, have a system, and they can rise to the occasion. Maybe you won't be as seasoned as the United States and Mexico, but you will be better than the rest. You know? Yeah. Cuba, Mike. JD, some of the acceptance by the people is because they don't know. They don't have the information. Yeah, man. I realize that you guys agreed with determined. So maybe I'm wrong because it's not impossible to be wrong. Can Jamaica beat Cuba? No, we know that we are gonna have 2 to 3 players out. That's Welsh. Big Nell wouldn't start. I don't believe so. RE would have started because Welsh would have been been red carded, so he would have started. I think so. But no, he's not going to start because he missed as well, and then Adrian Reed missed as well. So with all of those misses, you guys have to decide if we were better than them from before, if we had a better system than them from before, and then you take out the players them as well. We have to. That is reality. Just look at the reality at this point. Take out the players them that might not going to be there, 3 players, and then how good we were with Evo, a full squad, and what we saw from both teams. If Cuba played like what they did for United States, I think that they are going to beat us as well. To be honest, if they are going to play, let me try call Marlon on that to hear what he has to say. Okay, Rennie got to call me. Big Boss. Big up.
Yo.
World Boss, what going?
Morning, blessed JD. Good morning to all of the fans in the chat, and good evening.
One second, Big Boss. No, we are seeing people here, Big Boss. We are not overhyping no youngster. We are not. We're just trying to reason it out. Yeah, go ahead, Big Boss.
Yeah, I would like to say, first and foremost, congratulations to the Reggae Boyz team, the under this team, for the performance last night and the previous performance. I think they did very well. At losing 3-0 last night, 0-3, and I think they did an excellent job at losing 0-9 to the USA. And 12 goals against and 0-4 is excellent, and I'm all about positivity for the team moving forward. In terms of the blame, where the blame lies, I would say it's the JFF at about 80%, and the people them who are all about showcasing and not about qualifying, and when we're in a qualifying. So the local youth them was given basket to carry water, because they had people behind the scenes, in my opinion, that were not about qualifying. They were about other missions. So the local youth them got there for qualifying. They did what they could, and then now you have some man when they behind the scenes, we are saying them not really not qualify, them more qualify. Them might think about something else, which most likely is gonna be something down the line of money. So the local youth them got they got do them could have do, and the other them pick themselves. Somebody pick them and put them out there. And I have to blame the people them who you notice my blame doesn't even go to none of the youth them, bro. I congratulate you them for going there and put them effort. You know what I mean? But the people who coach them, the people who select the coach, the people who select the players them and omit other players them who maybe could have come in and qualified us, or do a better job at representing our country. They were not selected. They were overlooked because people had other missions. So look at them go out there. You can't blame them. Not even 0, not even 1%.
and some just go out there go do what them could have do. You know what I mean? You can't put a cat against a lion and expect a cat to win. So at the end of the day, you know, the JFF has to take majority of the responsibility for anything that happened with the Reggae Boyz team, and they have a great ability, have a superpower in which they will take something good or have a good opportunity and find a way of mess it up. You know what I mean? So you know, the people them that I was referring to, what I call the fan base, not just people like, you know, like YouTubers or whatever. It's people who really and truly in their mind, based on the narrative that they're parroting and based on their cognitive dissonance, those people who have it in their mind that Jamaica is one of the best teams in the world, even though we not really win nothing more than the Caribbean Cup, but have it in the mindset, Jamaica one of the best teams in the world, and we have the talent locally that is comparable with the world, even though we have semi-professional players, meaning that there are players that come in for football for 4 hours, and then the rest of hours of the day, the rest of 20 hours of the day, them not pay attention to the football, versus players who, when they wake up in the morning and they eat breakfast, they're talking about football and tactics and nutrition. Even when them eating, them have to know what they might eat because they have to have nutrition to facilitate the athletic ability that they're pursuing.
Mm-hmm.
Them have classes to teach them what to do on the field and off the field and how to conduct themselves. Them have media classes. Their entire day is spent football. When them done, them have videos where them go watch, and then them have them own half time where them can go chill out and them something. That is a professional environment versus 4 hours a day or 5 hours a day where you come in, play football, and then when you leave, you're gone with a friend, them gone do whatever you want, gone to KFC, gone. You know what I mean? It's a different environment. And when you hear people using, it's just players versus players and the ball around and the grass green and the field rectangle, you want to hear people using them simplistic terminology there. It's just to try and simplify the thing to make it seem as if it's just everything, anything can happen, ball around. We know that the ball around, the man never tell me it's a ball around, I never say a square ball it. So I don't know where a man come tell me so the ball, like I look at me and tell me say grass green and sky blue and water wet and dirty.
What are you saying? You're saying that for the people that even know the truth and because they want to deceive people, they come here and tell you that the ball is round. You know,
exactly. Exactly. But we know it's a ball round already. We never saw a square ball it. So we have to miss a ball. It's like you wake up this morning, JD. I'm JD. Walk by my father, saying I know it's a grass green.
Yeah.
You know sky blue, you know water wet, I know dirt dirty. You never know that. So we have to miss a ball round for. We know it's a ball round long time father. So we have to tell yo brother, I want to see your football this ball round. Which news you tell me say which great news that you tell me?
A man come out, I not have nothing to say. I'm only can just say the ball run.
Yeah, the ball run, so anything can happen.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
It's not pretty with opposition scouting and knowing the people and where you're playing against. It's not pretty with that ball run. Me don't know what kind of great information that you tell me when me never did know. Boy, me never know all my life in the dark, JD. Me the things as ball squaring up. And this man is great insight into life to tell me it's a ball round.
Fit again. For add to the problem. So that's why that's why even just a while ago, because someone sent me a message and asked me a question, because sometimes and that's what I tell people, I don't like to when they text me. I am not really signed up for this WhatsApp thing. I am a YouTuber, so when I do my video, it's based off as YouTube. But I had to answer the person and said, listen to me. How that makes sense? If the man them say I want a coach now, and you are telling me say you hear people tell us the coach is them pick the coach 2 months ago or a month ago, and then them come out after and say the next coach left and never given the time. So you realize either Jeff is just a pathological liars, they're just pathological liars, or this is just something where you should have never even give ear time in your brain cell. You understand me? So boy, it is rough. And then man I try argue the point, you know. Man came here and try argue the point, you know, make no sense, you know.
As I said earlier on, Jay, you have people who are suffering from cognitive dissonance. Them have man, I tell them what they say and them come out and talk it with no substance. So the man man them not dig, them not ask why. You know when we go to school, them used to say, bro, ask why, when, where, or how. Ask the whys them. Why? Why the JFF don't have no money? Why the coach leave? Why the JFF come out and say he left like him get up on the and so I'm surprised and decide some cut.
And the coach and what hurt the coach liter if them just follow things, you know, the coach liter over this and say, I'm gonna tell the president. I'm gonna inform the JFF that I'm going to leave.
Why when the man come out and decide I'm gonna go on Ireland, go side for Ireland? Why is it you hear some man come out and talk about it's like you're a woman left on their business but she with our front. And you don't care and your business anymore. She come out of your jurisdiction now. You know business about her again, but father. To go on by your business, man, you go look at different girl and make sure go on when she go. Your business about her when she cut. I see him thing. So you hear them man come out and go, oh yo, I do because them realize that there's a specific narrative being parroted.
Thank you.
Bro, look at the results and look at what them are saying. If them man want to do something, them are gonna find an excuse because the man realize that you have some man in, and that's why I blame some of the fan base. You have some man in the fan base where no matter what the man them do, the man them come out and the man them parrot some information that makes no sense. Me hear man already has a football field is a problem. A man in Africa play for stone and rock and dirt. And Jamaica feel
a man said football
man.
field is a problem.
And the man them say, oh, Jamaica just need good feel. Want to get good feel? We'll play good football. And you have great international players, great technically gifted players coming out of Africa where I play for stone. But at the field of the problem, the man doesn't make up excuse. Oh, yo, the player them just come in from the night before, so I don't make them because no other team in the history of football ever come in the night before.
All right.
Jamaica had the first team
but
to travel the night before and come in and play football.
You just said the man in my complaint said actually play them coming the night before. If I can play the Lindy De La Pena clip 40 or 30 years ago, the man him say, brother, I want to find so much excuse. The next man him just come and fire you. Them can't just pass football there because them know for passing football there. And them people the same feel as you know. All not about need more time.
You're not JD, you're not thinking like my father. I can't tell you this. When you come in the night before, you forget how to pass the ball the next day. You forget how to pass the ball because you just come in the night before. Wow. Now you have some 20-year-old local youth where them lungs new. Them have some new brand lungs in JD. It's a 20-year-old lungs and new lungs. Them lungs are fresh. Them body them muscle fresh. Them muscle not use up yet. Them muscle them youth they not take on no 20 and no 30 and no 40 girl yet. None of them good at no breed nobody yet. None of them good at just if them even smoke, them good at not about smoking. And enough good at smoke and enough that. You understand me? I said them lungs new. Them body new. Look how youth body new, bro. That is not down to them physical attributes, bro. That is not down to the training and the coaching that they got. And their abilities overall. That is not up to the level of professional players who are spending 20 hours a day at football versus 3 hours or 4 hours a day at football. It's not the same. So we need to stop kidding ourselves and look at it and say, listen, this is the opposition. The opposition better than we. I heard people talking like so we're gonna lose. One love to USA and it can try. And there's no way on that green earth.
If you hear people, big boss, if you heard people say that we were going to win one love or draw, I can't even beat the people so much, you know, because the coach had come out and said if him can't win at least a draw.
So now that me I say, that's what I said. Them a parrot information. So now look, if you look on the USA team and you look on the Jamaica team and you look on the USA team and if them have 20 players, 18 of them are at pro clubs and are pro academies. Them. Bro, the man them live football 20. You have 24 hours in a day and the man they have spend 16 hours out of the 24 day on football. And you have another man who has spent 4 hours out of the day on football. Who do you think is going to be the more advanced?
The next man will actually better actually have the time, learn the sport. But that means Jamaica and that is a reason. I mean, I say let's just pull it because sometimes we would like to talk back in and listen, you know. So me just said to them, say, just screw off everything. Just screw off everything. When a man just screw off everything and just put it up there and say, what me have? That versus the next man. Them have the better player. Them arrive earlier. Them play at the higher club. Them have everything in their mindset, the entire knowledge for say them what they want to do. And them just need to come here and do it. We know. We are turning up late because we can't pay for hotel for the extra days them. We don't have the best squad because the paper sending wrong. We don't have the best coach because the last coach come out and we never have enough time. And we are good here. So put all of that in understanding. You know what we just say now, we just name out everything with them agree with, Jamaica and Ghana. And both sides them agree with it, But yet still the result are gonna be different. The result are gonna be in our favor.
Much excuse. They come against better opposition because them well prepared more than why we are underprepared. It's not the local youth them fault, bro. You have local youth that school ball football them play.
But Jamaica and Ghana, that's why we not talk about local youth them. We just try to show you we put everything in context right there. We not mention
because the man them sit down. I feel like the man them sit down at the time. So I feel like the man them. Me really, I said this thing I must say like a joke, but me start believe it, I feel like the man them sitting at the time and plan for not qualifying. I feel like the man them plan here one. If we do this, if we do A, B, C, D, we are gonna qualify. But you say if we do element up here, we not qualify. So here let us try to figure out a way or to make the fan base think we're doing A, B, C, D, but in reality, an element up here we are. And the man them sit down and every man come in and chip in. Like we're going in a meeting, I have minutes. I have a man talk with have a minutes them write down on him paper and him talk. And that I feel like I go on. Oh, it can't be real, bro. It cannot be real. You can't have Jamaica, who have one of the biggest diaspora pool, and decide that you're not going to use a diaspora pool and you want to qualify with semi-professional and schoolboy players.
Against
schoolboy football
professionals.
players versus professional players and high-level academic players. It's a madness. You're putting boys against men, and the two of them are same age.
Yeah.
A madness. So you see, these are the things I'm gonna tell you that the man them sit down, JD. Me feel like.
Yeah, but technically, you're correct. They actually sit down and plan out this because remember they had to come to a plan. They had to come to a plan. So Jamaican Kuna is right, They had to come to a plan because Mr. Spade said they came to a plan to get the numbers because they never wanted none at all. They never wanted no diaspora plan. So they had to come to a plan. So they actually sit down. They never technically state that they wanted to fail. That is true, but. That is exactly what they did, sit down and plan a way out to fail. You understand me? Because...
Bro, no man can't, we're not ready. Me say it as Joe multiple times.
You're correct.
You know, and the man them say, A, B, C, D will qualify. A, get a good coach. B, get the best players available to the team. C,
get time. Get time for the coach. Implement
the players properly. And
yeah.
D,
turn up on time. D, turn up on time.
Study your opposition, know who you're coming up against. A, B, C, D. Good coach, good preparation, best players available for Jamaica. One more. Four things. Whoa, that's a qualify. Alright, so here's how we don't qualify now.
Turn up late. We are firing the coach. We say we put him on the best team. We now put the best team.
Ignore the best players. Ignore the best coach. Make sure so we're underprepared. Who going 3 there? I want me to you I'm tell you about your mother. I'm not going to 3
day. I'm going 2. I'm going 2 because we need to make it worse.
Because I have to make sure that we don't qualify. See? And that the man them sit up and plan. And then now they are going like so we as a fan base. We blame the local youth them. Yeah. We not blame local youth them, bro.
Yeah, man.
And them not pick themselves. And them not train themselves, bro.
Yeah. Now we fear.
Who responsible for train them and who responsible for pick them? Those are the people that should be blamed because the man are actively trying not to qualify. Because it's madness, bro. As I say, you cannot put a kitty in a lion cage and expect the kitty to do nothing.
Yeah, facts.
And that the man them look about like a work miracle on their behalf. When them behind the scenes, the furious behind the scenes, and just them laughing and look at that room, and I tell you them one out there. And you them say, why we are going to go qualify? Yeah, we are going to go qualify. Oh, we mean, we're going to mash up them boy. We're going to sell them and ship them up and pile them and way.
We're going to shell the United States, you know? Like a shell of United States.
I want you.
I mean, look,
Jamaica good at basketball.
Jamaica good at
football nation.
But me say Jamaica good.
And then the man them there in the dark room and kick up.
Jamaica good. When me see the two captains them go together, Pana USA versus Jamaica, me say Jesus God. That man look like him lift around 7,000 pounds. And you generally look like him never lift a weight for him born. But see the man bigger, faster, stronger, skiller, every damn thing. We now have let's go up on my video. When I see the kick off, I say, Jesus Christ, my land. Why you never tell me say how so big the man is?
Bro,
This
the man
can't
them
be
have a
real.
look on them side where I must about 14. The man that kill with.
Yeah, that's my boy. Berkemies or whatever I'm on him. I'm 16. The one with them say Man City and the man that look over. Yeah, him very good, man. Very good. Yeah, but me, but Jamaica good. I'm telling you. Let's go back to the start and the seat. Let's go back to the start and see the two captains. And my man said, then what is this? Not real.
So like a joke in a JD, but me I tell you, them man are going, bro. Them music in a corporate world, them man are going and plan say yo, A, B, C, D we qualify, LMNOP we not qualify. And the man them go in the room and actively. Only thing them have to work on now is to convince the fan base or members of the fan base say A, B, C, D. Them send out some little minions now, and the minions them forward and them talk some things.
Because the minions them benefit out of it. Christopher. I'm coming to your comment. I saw a comment. Love the comment. Alright, I'm going to come back to you. Go ahead, Paul. Jamaican Guna.
Yeah.
So we can.
So LMNOP, you know, are what them are really doing. What them have to deceive the people. I mean, think it's so. And them have some people now come out and attack something. Somebody say, "Oh, I'm tell you, are the best bro. Jamaica no win no. A Caribbean Cup alone we ever win, father. We never win a Gold Cup. We never win a World Cup. We never win a Copa. We never win nothing. We only win Caribbean Cup. That is it. We never win nothing. So we need to humble ourselves, realize that we're not where we think we are, be realistic, know that the reality is we're qualifying for any major competition with the senior team, it's because we have people who are applying their trade in professional environments.
Period. Whether they are born in local or overseas, they are professional players. That's the
professional
only
environment.
Yeah,
that's why professional, not half day, not come in a training 2 o'clock and leave 5 o'clock per day. When you have a man we are forward in a training 9 o'clock in the morning like a job, and I left 7 o'clock in the evening. And when them left 7 o'clock in the evening, them go watch video analysis afterwards.
Yeah.
So see them TV when you go home in your yard and you watch TV and you watch Netflix and chill. Them man there, you know, I watch games.
Yes, and let me be straight to the people, guys. United States team, they have MLS players playing equal, if not more, games than Damian Lowe on them team. 19-year-old kids, they are full-blown professionals. It's not close. They are full-blown professionals. So we never expected them to do this. So we're not beating the kids them if you listen to our reasoning. We're just trying to trying to look at what the JFF looked at to make their decisions. You know, that's all. Yes, but Jamaica
we never ever beat the kids. My power that notice my claim is that 80% JFF, 20% fan base. Me not give 0% to the youth them. None. Me not give
I would agree to that. I don't give the youth them. I don't give them. I give them 0% blame as well. I think it's between the JFF and the coach. The JFF and the coach. Period. I am Jamaican Guna. Your final point, Big Boss, because the people are run down the show and a bad me up and a whole heap of comment come in. So
yeah, man, go ahead, man. I say how many for say. I say congratulations to you. Them about they got do what them can do and then put in them effort.
Yes.
And better luck than that. You understand?
All right. Respect, Big Boss. Yeah. Alright, so let me get the rest of the comments then. Alright, so we saw before the game, big up yourself, thanks for being here. Before the game says, JD, the Caribbean is not investing in our youths. The physical strength of USA alone is a big difference. MLS clubs invest in the players and USA soccer do their part 100% collectivism as well. So he's saying that pretty much we are not going to have no chance when the things then that we were good at, they are superior in that, as well as they have been taught at a higher level, they are playing at a higher level, so it makes it more impossible for we to do these things. So in order, no, for we to compete, so in order for we to compete, we have to even try enforce these things and hope that United States drop off so we can catch them up. All right, so that's what I interpreted from before the game. Big up yourself before the game. Christopher says, drop a comment, which is a good comment, guys. A good comment. Christopher said, JD, where or how would you rate Jamaica if they picked the best players available at all levels, no quota? I would say at youth levels, if we had picked all the players that Mr. Ian Campbell showed me, and we kept John Wall on, I actually think that, because remember, we went in as the worst performing team, the worst actual qualifiers, so it was not a pretending. We knew that we weren't performing, but because we had the slight hope to say that we were going to get more people, that's the only reason why we were open. But once we saw the squad, nobody had any, we have to be honest, nobody had any faith after seeing the squad, because we can't be liars to say that, as what before the game just said, they have everything. So and they're playing at a higher level, and they're actively playing as well. So we not playing, we are not at their level, and we don't have nothing at all. I just fantasy we are gonna go out there and they think we are gonna win. It just not gonna happen. So that 9-0 was something that is very clear. It would have happened. And I think if we play them 4 more times, we are getting over 6. Because I had predicted 2 to 6 goals. I know the prediction looked a little bit far. But I'm saying that I never believed that we could have competed with them. Just to show you. And I do believe that if we play them 6 more times with this same team, we are going to get over 4 goals almost every single time. It takes more repetition. It takes investment. This is not joke. Football is not joke. Football is one of the biggest money place on earth. So if we want the people in money, let me put in the money and believe in the youth them, truly believe in the youth them, and wait the time as well. Wait the time, structure the youth them overall development plan the best way, and wait the time. If we want to get the reward, or just go and pick the diaspora player them that's already ready and spend the money on a good coach. Simple. So if you want the ready players them, go for them. Or spend the money on developing the players them properly and wait the time as well. Or do both if you can. Spend the money on the local players them, wait the time for them to develop, get the diaspora players them, and get the right coach. And then the only way we can compete with USA or get the score down was to pick the best diaspora players them and a good coach with time as well. Because I don't believe that if we have less time, even the diaspora players them will be not looking good, people. I am very sorry. I have to be honest to you. Can't lie to you. If the diaspora player them come with 3-4 days, they are going to do the basics right, but the system is not going to be gelled. They don't know what they're doing. So United States know what they're doing, and they're still on the same level as the diaspora, so they're going to still beat us, and maybe beat us by a good handsome comfortable score over 3 goals. You understand me? But the quality will of retaining the ball, because you know the principle. You could just shave off more goals based off just knowing the principle in better stamina level. So your reaction timing is much more active, so you can do better. So by those metrics, you would have conceded less, but you are going to still lose the damn game. You understand me? You're going to. Yeah, mistakes don't happen. You will be losing the game, people. All right. So, but based off the diaspora come in and we do the right thing, Christopher, I strongly believe that we would have been in a better place at this point. All right. And I'm not saying to leave the locals alone, but spend the money on the locals as well. As what before the game says, it takes a lot of money, a lot of belief as well, and a lot of planning. Gimmy's diaspora, them at least have the knowledge. Yes, man, they would have done better. But I don't think maybe they could have beaten. So they could have. I think if we have everyone on the list, we could still qualify, because I actually think we could have defended well enough and learn enough on the days to get a 1-0 win over Cuba. That's what. So we would have a better chance to qualify in the 3rd spot. And that is solely down to what happened with Guatemala and AD. To see how much points they're going to accumulate. If it's a draw, it's 1-1, and then Jamaica getting a win, goal difference won't matter because Jamaica is the only team collecting so much goal difference and discipline. We are not in that as well. Yeah. Diaspora better, JD. No lie. No man, no. I had said my whole explanation just a while ago told you that diaspora is better, and nobody has refuted that. Pagan, everyone agreed, and that is just the fact. I do believe that even the JFF agreed, Even the JFF agreed. Even the JFF agreed that the diaspora is better. That's the reason why they put in a quota system. You never read the paper. They literally said that if you're gonna give the coach them full autonomy, they are going to pick all the best players, and no, the local player will make the team. That's what they said in writing, That tells you that they believe that none of the other guys are better than them. That's why they have to make the rule. So everybody, including the JFF, know that the diaspora is better. They know. They told you, and Mr. Speed, respect to Mr. Speed. Mr. Speed never came here and told us otherwise. He said that. First, he started with a metric of saying that you have to be 2 times better. Then he realized that, okay, we need to win things and get money. Then he shifted tone down. But he always stated that they're better. He just pushed out his calculator, and his calculator malfunctioned at one point. You understand me? Yes. Bex. Oh, so we have yes, man. Yeah, man. We have to give credit. They always said that the diaspora is better. They just never knew how to calculate it, but they knew that they were better, and that's why they're bringing in the quota system. So the quota system was solely based off them knowing who is better. Because you would need a quota system, because you know that the coach is educated enough to pick the right best players. So he would have analyzed the situation and then pick the best players. And you would need a quota system. So the whole quota is to restrict something that is much more stronger, or you're afraid of. You understand me? No investment in the youths. It's sad. Them doing the same S for years and expected a different result. All right. Yes, JD. We don't have short memories. No, man. We don't have short memories. All right. J. Staguna. Bless up, Mr. J. Staguna. Yeah, man. I had watch your halftime, report. I want to say that I am going to have a beating the next time I speak with you, Mr. Jason Guna. All right, because the cocoa juice might be getting to your head. Yeah, man. So people, I am going to add Jason Guna to the clash list. Because I realize that the cocoa juice getting to your head. So it's not just Cranky alone. Before the game, click this and send go get Cranky. Yes, not just Cranky alone. Jason Guna will be added to the list, shortly of beatings. All right, because they're planning to smoke me, but I am going to plan for them because he's over his channel, talking about that if we get whatever close, we can do better. Jason, what are you talking about? Costa Rica was not pressing, Jason. What you talking about, Jason? About Costa Rica not what Cruz and Ross did I do, Jason? Tell the man them different, Jason. Tell the man them damn say them drop off in a mid press, and because they want Jamaica. Anytime them drop off, Jason, was to give Jamaica the space to play in because they realized that they couldn't pass the ball and they want to get behind them. So tap it. Yes, man, I'm gonna smoke him, people. And anytime you come on my channel, I'm gonna have the details on the screen. I'm gonna give it to them because they have a plan for me. Alright? So I have to make sure I win the race from early. Yeah, man, we have a big goat, Jason, man. Too much cocoa juice in my drink. Yes, man. Him can't explain him way out of that. Boy, him over. Because me go watch him, Because me say, to them seminar come over them channel. I went to watch him. Before the game said, JD, you're making me into us. No, I'm not saying it. I just, because the one Cranky, before the game, Cranky's over there already taking wins and setting up the fans them against me, So I am going to lose on his channel regardless. You understand me? No, man, no. I'm not shaming Jason. Maybe he just terms it wrong. But I just want to make sure him knows him there on my list too, as well. You understand me? Yes. Loud noise makes not truth. Okay, so he's saying that I'm lying. He's saying that what I'm seeing is not true, and I'm lying. Oh my God. So you're gonna stand on what you said now. Because that's where you're gonna get the beating. That's where you're gonna get the beating. Because you really believe that foolishness. Costa Rica dominate Jamaica from day one. A two entries we get in at 22 minutes, Jason. One after 10 minutes and 34 seconds, and one after 21 minutes and 32 seconds. Oh, Lord, nice, they make it true. Tap it. People, go over there and check him video. So him can't come. So go over there. So we give him time. Not this video anyway. Go over there, check him video, and then come back. Because him claim to say a lie, me I tell. Alright. I don't even know what he's saying here. He's just trying to make some vague cryptic statements, you know? Yes, because he never knows to me actually watch it. He never knew. Jason Ferran, big up yourself. Hope all is well in your family. Laugh out loud. They realize Adrian Reed cannot even control the ball, much less pass. So every time they allow him to time, yes. But I'm surprised because you know. But maybe you leave him in his space a little bit long, and then you will listen to him and hear him say, you know, yeah. So we'll give him more time because we are gonna beat him bad. Smoke him. Add Leroy Smart from England to your shortlist. What he's doing, Sadler? He was talking Cocoa Juice as well too? Yeah, man. Alright, we got Leroy Smart. It's a Leroy Smart, Jason Guna. Alright, so Leroy Smart, Jason Guna, Cranky. Oh my God. One piece of war I'm putting down, Leroy Smart. Alright, Jason Guna. Jason Guna. He wants these things, you know. He thrives off these things, you know. He lost today, that's one thing. And then Cranky not coming off my list. Alright, Cranky not coming off the list at all. Because the ego Cranky has, alright. So he commented, he said, I said it was important, but it would be impossible to not improve on the first game. Jason, alright, we're gonna ask you a question, Jason. I said to Jamaica, the masses, I thought that this game was worse than the USA game. I would love for you to explain yourself on that. I said I think that this game we were worse than the USA game, and it's because of two things. Because of USA never came out of second gear, and Costa Rica going higher gears. That is true. And we gave up more openings than in the United States game based off what Costa Rica doing. Costa Rica missed chances after chances after chances. This could have been easy, well, the 9 as well, just the same. But we would say 9-1 because Welsh got the big chance right there. So 9-1. All right, but it could have been the same 9-10, just the same. I actually think this is worse. Don't look at Concacaf because I saw you look at halftime and they said 10 shot. It was 11 shot, and after the game finished, it was 27 shots, and they put 14 on it. They stopped counted. So go back and watch the second half, and they had almost 16 shots in the second half. All right, so it's not giving a true reflection, which is 7 more than United States game. All right, and the same amount of big chances created. They were just wasteful. First war, me not involving. Dre Anyweather. Dre Anyweather. All right, my goodness. Dre Anyweather added to the up list. Oh my God. No, man, no. Look, if Jason saw it as that, I just called him out to tell him that I watched the video. You know, that's all. So he knew that I watched his video now, so he can't complain. You know? Yeah, we are going to look worse. USA match was worse still because we never made one damn pass in the first game. So because we made more passes, 2 transitional play in the entire 90 minutes, we created 1 big chance, but we gave up more shots, and I still believe more big chances in the game. And we gave up the same possession. So, all right. Okay, yes, okay, no problem. Fana says, okay, Jason. Okay, all right. JD, that thought process is madness still. You can't rate the game based on what never happened. What? It happened. It happened as well. Fana minor, because if it created the big chances, it happened. So I never came here at the start and said that, oh, because Costa Rica better, they're gonna win 10-0. No, that is something that never happened. But you created the chances. Say if a man never put it in the back of the net, it is still failure of him. But you gave up big chance. That's how coaches look at things. For the minor, this is not YouTube talk. This is how coaches talks. This is big chances created. No, you said because USA played in second gear. No, 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 no. I am saying that I am just saying that USA could have done better. No, that statement was to say that USA is still a better team than Costa Rica. That's what my conversation was leading towards. Yeah, because I'm saying that USA still have a next gear to go. So when they meet Costa Rica, not because I am saying that Costa Rica played better than Jamaica, better than USA in the Jamaica game, means that they're going to have a true chance to beat USA. Because I still believe that maybe they can get a goal, but they ain't winning nothing. I think USA beating Costa Rica as well. And I would look at it as to be a 2-1, 3-1. I could see Costa Rica scoring because even though Roas sometimes can be wasteful because he had an empty net yesterday to get his hat-trick and missed completely kicked it away. I still believe that um, Ramirez, the guy that they brought up from left back to put at the winger, I've talked about that they're gonna do that, and they did the exact thing that I said. They brought him up high up the pitch, so he can win the battles them. And number 5, so every one of my key players that I talked about, and the problem that Jamaica had showed up yesterday. Pagan says, fair enough, bro. I just encourage you to think for yourself. So nobody had said that. No, that is you, Jason, going into the desperation mode of the normal thing, people, normal style thing. That everybody here think for themselves because my channel people call me out the most. That is you trying to sell a cocoa juice. You have officially drag yourself in the cocoa juice realm. Very big because you're showing signs though. Wow. Thinking for yourself. Everybody here think for themselves. Stop styling my channel. Alright? but people, yeah, we encourage people to think for themselves. Everybody on my stream them done me every day. Everybody, including you. Alright? Yeah, included you. Because you can't go and talk to anybody so on no other channel and then let me run away. Alright? So so no bother with it. Don't use cocoa juice to get sympathy. All right. When you reach a battle, you win the battle and you get your credit for the battle. All right. Yes. Pillowman just awake. Stop talk. Jamaican going gone. All right. So let me take the next call. Let me take the next call. Hey man, why the cocoa juice is strong in a man? It can influence anybody, man. Me talk the same. No, you're Jason. People can see everywhere you comment, you know. Your comment is not geo-blocked. Alright? You not talk the same way nowhere. You pet and powder. Alright? And a yes alone you can talk so. So give the people and yes some credit. That's all we're saying. Don't use it to win a war. Alright? Because you can't win the war. People will still watch it. So you will get the views where you want. Because the people are going to watch it. Jamaica, Jason, you remember Marlon in the building. Me have to beat the one Jason. Over here talk about, oh, I'm just making sure on the think for yourself, like people that see the ball them. I make it seem like say we are make up story. When me I say the man them make more than 20 shots yesterday, and the man them did a press. And whenever them drop off from the press is when they choose to drop off on the press. Nobody, no for Jamaica never stop them from no pressing. That is not true. All right? That's all I'm saying. And Jason look a war now. Go in a sympathy bag now. Go ahead, Marlon. So what you saw from the game, Marlon, educate me. And no matter big boss. And then give me the final. We're going to get into the final one, which is Cuba. Marlon, low, you know. Yeah, go ahead, big boss. Wait.
something we cannot get Friday. Not Friday, right?
Hold on, Jason. Jason, wait until Marlon finish, and then I will call you back, Jason. Don't worry yourself. You're not gonna get away. Finish your talking, Marlon, because Jason will call. Take your time too as well. We are here today for it, This show not finishing, This show not finishing until we call it, Jason. Don't worry yourself. We will be calling you. Go ahead, Marlon. We just want Marlon give his take. Everybody give them take. You give a take as well.
Yeah, man. Sure. Where the team is more superior, better coach. I think Grant had a couple good save, and Costa Rica had poor finishing as well. And that's why I was saying to you that the Cubans they were missed half of those chances that Costa Rica was missing.
Okay. So, after last time, I kind of believe yes, Cuba actually good, I think I was just a fluke against Costa Rica. But them solid, because they frustrated United States, and caused problems in injuries.
And they organized.
Yeah. So I have to give them credit. I agree with you now. It's going to be a one hell of a game. So you think that? So you're saying that we are losing. You think that you say you had said that we're going to lose before the game kick off. You always believed from day one that Cuba is better than us. No, we don't have Welsh. We don't have Bicknell because two yellow cards, right? Two yellow card.
Jenny, look at the Cuban players and look at the Jamaican players. Look at the build up.
Yes, they are big. They are big and strong because Costa Rica struggled with their physicality as well. And United States, they matched the United States in size. I am very surprised. So how they managed to get so big? Because we are trying to adapt back our class,
All right, and they are very fast and they're strong. They're not little small and weak. So I think their physicality is gonna run this Jamaica team into a world.
Okay.
And remember I said this alone. I said if Jamaica was gonna get anything out of this group, would have been against Costa Rica. Once the Cuban shows up and ready to play, the physicality and the speed of play we really put set them aside.
Okay. Yeah, I have to give you credit.
Still optimistic that the team can beat you and go through. That would be one of the biggest miracles.
As we said, we would love that, I would love that, I would love that, but I am not sure that will happen. I start to side with you. Half time I was saying that if we can keep it close with Cuba as well, maybe something could happen. But all of the players them that we saw doing better, they are the players out. Obviously Reed was not playing good, so I think Reed coming out of the team might benefit blessings in disguise, guys, because maybe they don't want to take him out because he's playing that bad. And he's the captain, so sometimes you have to get injured for some of these captains to come out to feel like Damian Lowe and him and other captains over the years, So, but I would say that definitely Welsh will be missed and would be needed to start to at least compose the ball to some extent.
Yeah, because right now when you're looking at midfield, nobody to put inside of it. I think Gibbs was okay, so they did a lot of running.
Yeah.
Did a lot of running, but tried a few things. I think you saw Fabian winners when he got isolated, how dangerous he can be. So those are the things you have to really get them one-on-one. But I say still winning, I didn't have them going anywhere, and right? So better scoreline performance. Although it could have been at the same time because I said the Costa Ricans were very poor in definition.
Okay. All right then, Big Boss. Me not pressure because tomorrow we will do a stream to break down the whole tournament because I want you to give me a take on your team, because I can't even talk so much because your team run out and win games. So we will talk tomorrow, Marlon. All right, because the war in the chat and we need to call the Warriors them. So
We're waiting for the Mexicans. We have next year. And
Alright, man, take your time right down. There's something, man. Tomorrow we'll link up. Me, I gotta do the show tomorrow. So yeah, man. Alright, big boss. All right, so Umzo asked a question. 1 second before I call back, Jason. Umzo said, JD, when you're wrong, do you admit it? Yes, because yesterday I was wrong, and I said yes, I am wrong there. And early on, I said I'm wrong again. When the fans them go against me as well. So I think Umzo, I think you're just looking for something that maybe you never witnessed. But in the same video, I've admitted that I am wrong twice. Dre anyway, that is just a bad-minded person, nothing else. Him just a look somebody for try to take me down with himself. So that is just Dre in the weather. Yes. So I've answered two things at once. All right. Yes. And the video here is for proof. The video here is for proof. On my statement, when I was wrong, I said I'm wrong. Period. All right, I said I'm wrong in this video twice. I said I'm wrong, but what have I said wrong about the breakdown of the game? Just tell me if I'm wrong in my breakdown, Umzo. Yes, just Umzo. I'm not Jane. Whether I can say whatever I want. Him can stay out of you and keep selling players, whatever. Jason Guna.
Yo.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good morning. Good afternoon.
Yes.
Big up to the chat.
No, don't big up the chat. Nobody, everybody are war with you now.
Everybody in that chat, wait. Listen me now.
Yes. Yeah.
Hold on. So before we start talking, let me just clear. What is your issue now with what I was doing at halftime? What's your issue?
Yes, because I say you never hear. I say, so your answer to something you never hear.
Well, I want to make sure I answer correctly to the right thing because you're saying a lot. So let me hear.
Okay. No. I had no. Just asked me. Let me just explain to you. Let me calm down quietly, because that's why I had it to the wireless. You understand me? Yes. So, yes. So what I heard you, because I went back to watch the video, and
thank you.
No, don't tell me thanks. I watch it for my reasons. Because I know that I know you're going to come over here, come talk, but want to hear it as I said before. So me come over there for add it to my wireless. Yeah, me come over there for add it to my wireless. Me come over there for add it to my wireless. And you know me not hide. Me I tell you. Alright, because you and Cranky are planning for me. So I came over there to add it to wireless. I'm collecting information. Alright, yes. So anyways, I heard you at halftime. I made sure to skip to halftime because I wanted to hear what you saw of the game halftime. And then you were saying, I never heard you give Costa Rica any credit, but I never heard it this like thought down on them. So that is fair. But you are talking on the side of how Jamaica can get back into the game or get an advantage in the game based on the fact that it's 0-0. I wanted to see you get into the actual happenings of the game, like what truly took place after half. You never really got into that. But where I disagreed when you're saying that they are not pressing Jamaica that much. When the first 22 minutes they were pretty much half court pressing Jamaica for the whole damn time. Jamaica only got 2 entries, one on 10 plus minutes and one on 21 plus minutes. The one that turned out to be the header that goes wide after the corner came in, and the one that we had a snapshot where it never made no sense either. So I'm saying, what were they doing for you not to see that when that's one full half? No, that's half of the half. Jamaica barely came out of their own half, aside from kicking the ball long straight back to Costa Rica. So that was my statement. I'm saying that I thought that is wrong to say that they weren't pressing. And if Jamaica get the ball, get them passing together, they can hurt or get on par with them. I don't think you used on par, but that's what I heard. I heard when you were speaking, like you thought that Jamaica could truly get an angle of this game.
Well, I thought that due to the fact that we had such a high passing percentage, I thought if we had a bit more confidence on the ball, we could maybe do more to hurt them. Because what I saw was, yes, Rojas and Cruz were engaged in the centre backs, but I thought the midfield and the defence were giving us a lot of space. Anytime our Welsh got the ball, they had time, and they were making unforced errors. That's why we're losing the ball. So my point was just this simply. The couple times that we actually played proper passes,
Mm-hmm.
the 2 times that we played 4 or 5 proper passes,
Yes,
we
yes.
ended up at top of the box with a chance. It didn't happen very frequently, but the way how Costa Rica was playing, their spaces were there. The same way Cuba was getting through, we could have done. But we weren't connecting the passes. Reed was sloppy. For the most part, I don't know how much time Reed gave away the ball in the first game. I don't want to beat a player, but he was very,
I
very
thought he
poor.
had like 40 had pass completion. When I've looked at it, I don't know if they've updated because Concacaf doing a terrible job. When I saw them said 14 shot Costa Rica took, I am wondering if them actually watch the game because them just stop it at 10, when it was 11 shots in the first half, because we are count while we are go. You understand me? And then the second half, they must say at 3 shots Costa Rica take. You know how much time Costa Rica take 3 shots alone in a just one play, and we block the ball and come back and then block the ball again and come back again.
I was about to say the Concacaf stats clearly don't count when the shot blocked because even Nile War had a chance and it got blocked.
Yes, yes, the slide. Yeah. That is true. That's why I gave. Listen to my stats right here. Listen to my stats. What I had a stats here. Just to give it 1 second. Wait there. I gave it 32% possession to 68, 5 shots to 27, and one on target, one on target to 10 on target for Costa Rica, and 1 big chance to 10 big chances. 10 big chances because all of the all of the goals them turn out to be big chances. All of the goals them turn no. Third goal is not a big chance. Third goal for Ross is not a big chance. So I would put it down to 9 big chances to 1. Because remember when Welsh slid in, that is a big chance from Welsh right there. So 1 big chance we got in the game.
So you're saying that in the first half, right?
Mm-hmm.
They were because you don't so you disagree with my take that Costa Rica was kind of giving us space to play in the midfield. I agree with you that Roas and Cruz were pressing, But I'm saying once we beat that initial line, as long as we had the confidence to play a pass and not just boot the ball, we had spaces in midfield to do damage. But we couldn't convert. We could not pass the ball to each other.
No, me never disagree. I never disagreed on that. I only said, Jason, only part me I worry about, that is a pressing. That is a pressing. Because I was lamenting before that they are going to come and press because they clearly saw that Jamaica can't pass the ball in a USA game. So that is the only thing I think I'm going to do. But I agree with you that every time we get the transitional play from the fullback, we get the four passes there, them end up in the right of the attacking third. So it actually works. That is true. But them know we couldn't pass the ball, Jason. That's why them give us space. So I'm just saying how much of it is on Costa Rica to put us in traps to get the counters going. That's what me.
Yeah, look.
But so I agree with you there. I agree with you there, but I disagree and them never press so much.
Yeah,
so I give you the win.
The only reason I said that is because USA, when you look at like even the front player and then all the 3 midfielders behind him, they were all up on us. And I didn't see Costa midfield doing the same. But as you say, they probably were just saying, look, we don't really have to expend our energy. We can just get into a decent shape and they're going to lose the ball, which we were doing most of the time.
Yes, I agree with you right there. I agree with you there that the midfield was a little bit further back than to maintain the press. But remember then that was not in the first 22 minutes, The midfield was up on Jamaica in the first 22 minutes because them close off the whole half, we never come out of half, Only thing we could have done was just kick with the ball, Jason. So for the first 22 minutes, but once we started to, when Walk came on and he held up the ball, I thought that's when we start to see a little bit difference because he could have hold on to the ball.
Thinking about it now, I was definitely guilty of the end of the half, like going too much into the argument and not the first part of the half. I will accept that. But it's because the way we ended the half, I saw signs that say, okay, maybe. But again, what I didn't factor in, which some people in my chat have to big them up, because they were saying, listen, because all of them saying we're going to get back up before the game.
Yes.
And I said, okay, after that first half and ending, what you guys think? And the people all make the score worse because them say Jamaica going to run out of gas. And that's exactly what happened. So
Yeah.
JD, look, on top of us not being technically proficient the way we need to be,
Mm-hmm.
how is that all these other teams so much more fit? I'm watching USA yesterday, that little number 7. This kid is 16.
Mm-hmm.
The man take a shot, JD, and the man ball out the ball to the wing when supposed to open.
Becamis or whatever you want.
Brother, the
Belcalis
man
are there? Yeah.
sprint. The man is the 90th minute in Mexico in the altitude. The man sprint and go block off the channel again. I'm gonna say, yo, what is it that why our players are just not fit?
Yeah, but Jason,
Everybody goes,
that is very easy to answer. United States. Belcalis or whatever his name is. Someone will tell me his name.
he's playing the MLS for Charlotte.
Yes. But Nico is a professional player. He's a full-fledged professional player. He was playing in midfield. He has they take him off at took him off at halftime. He had an assist in the game, but maybe because they had the 2 and they wanted to be more expansive, they took him off. My boy at the back. Some of these players are full-blown MLS players, you know, and they are going up against some academy or full-blown academic teams. Costa Rica is a mixture of academy and professional players, you know, and national team players, you know, because Ross is a national team player.
He's been playing for like 2 years for his club, Herediano. So
Yes.
He's real. He's the real deal.
So when but at the same time, Jason, because remember, you know, all of this happened in the first half, you know. A double save made from our keeper, you know. Ramirez missed a sitter, you know, and then the 21s missed a sitter, empty goal at the back, you know.
Of life. I don't know how he missed that.
So all of that took place in the first half, you know. So when we did our halftime, which you can go and watch, I felt good for because obviously we want Jamaica to do something. So I feel good, but I'm saying it. I know that we're gonna drop off in stamina. That is 100%. And I know that they're going to create the more chances. Because if you look at Cuba game, in the second half, you know, them start dominate Cuba, you know. Cuba started to just get the patches, you know, to break, you know.
I was very lucky to get a point in that first game. I said that. Because Costa Rica dominated the second half. Like, dominated.
So that tells me, even with Cuba being so strong and physical, they still went up a different gear after understanding what the team is doing. Jamaica is not as hard to figure out. So they already figured out Jamaica, okay, let me give them the ball in the midfield area. So that means I have the space in behind. And that's what I saw them doing the whole time, you know. Okay, let me get the in behind channel over and over. That's what we want. So we're going to make them come out as best as possible so we can get in behind them. So for me, even second half, I'm still saying Jamaica losing this. I am not going to lie to anybody. The best we can get is a draw. And they're going to miss a couple more chances. Because you can't have empty goal where the keeper no inner. And then me, I'm going to say that me I go give advantage to my team. That would have just meant that I'm just biased. I can't go off like that because my whole modus operandi is just I'm out here talking the truth as to what I saw. I can be wrong. All right. Yes, I can be wrong. Jason was analyzing as a Jamaican fan. No. I think but I agreed what he said with the middle. But I was not fighting him on that. I was just fighting him on the press. You know, because I wanted him to give my new baller some credit. You know. Yes. Yeah.
No, I tell you what. Everybody saying Rojas, you know, but a player that I like from Costa Rica. I really like the left back. I think he's number 16.
He's not playing left back. He's a natural left back. Ramirez is talking, man. The man deliver is ridiculous. You know, that's what I was telling people before the game start. That he's gonna be the problem.
He's a wicked player, and also I know Rojas is the one that gets all the credit.
So
Cruz, that brother hold up play is like professional level.
Yeah, but Jason, it's hard for you to not give Ross credit because Ross a player winger.
No.
Then put Ross a winger for make him stay up there.
I give Ross all the credit.
I'm saying Ross all the plays good as well. But then put him in the wide area then because he's more skill than Cruz.
He do it. He can hold up. He can drift up wide.
Yes, man. He have everything, man. Everything, man.
He's a modern forward.
Jason, man. And they're 18 and still play Costa Rica. 1 million of the man value.
He will not be in Costa Rica. He will not be in Costa Rica by August.
That's what I told the people. The kid is very skilled, man. Maybe because he missed the penalty in the last game, people looked at it. But when you look at how the man take on the 3-3 players, them every time Cuba send 3 players, him destroy them. You have to give him his credit, man. And that tells us that when we have talent, Pagan, what you mean? Jason is saying wrong, Pagan. Why you talk about unsub from why you on Pagan have Jason?
I know, brother. The man takes it for me in idea.
Okay, no man. I just think that don't let me make sure I clear this up. What I've said about Jason, I am just running my war. You guys never realize that I have a running war going with Jason Cranky. Cranky cornered me over him channel the other day, and I make me sign up to deals. I almost give away my whole YouTube career signing up to deals with him. You understand me? And I have two wars, so I just add the one Jason to it. Because Jason and Umzo is the two ones them will get me in the most problems on the channel. So I made him a war. Alright? Me and him have different wars, him and Umzo. So nobody take it that way. Fan subscribe, support him, call him out. Yes. What that,
Challenges are good. Challenges are good. But I have no problem with that. Challenge.
that's what please call him out. You know why? Him use our platform to call we out. So when you go over there and call him out. Some more you go over there, subscribe and call him out. You understand me? It's anytime him drink the Kool-Aid, you make sure you draw him back, alright? So let me I never ask you top 5. You weren't here yesterday, you never come to your top 5. So the final game we're gonna discuss, and JD not protect Jason. I am not protecting him. He may give me no respect, he may rate me, know that. Yes, and him asked me a question the other day. Yes, I call you out with Eugene Travis, moderator. And why I call you out on that, you are telling me that you want me to come over. This man tell me about my mother on my channel. You there hear that as well. Him going to report it same time my mother, and you give him a moderator and then want me to come over your channel. And I find that as disrespectful if I consider you as a friend. And if you don't see it as that, I have no problem. But that was my reason, which
I'm not saying you're wrong. My whole thought is like, I didn't really, maybe that was where I erred. I didn't give that much thought to the wrench thing.
Yeah man. No, not about the wrench. And the wrench is not but true him is a mad unhinged person.
Yes.
Him a go if I come over there, him a go like him want block me and all them foolishness there. And me not go take no disrespect because me never no more I just get where me that come from. I mean never have no that me that's where me that come from.
That's why if you notice that day, I just left the argument because it wasn't. We couldn't really have the conversation over the chat. So
because he might use it to tell people some bad mind. People are clipping from all channel or the Belgian boy bad mind because Jason give me moderator, but him not tell people the truth. Me can just on my phone mash up. Come and play the voice note of him telling about my mother, and then him never tell my mother only. Him a this up Chris Smith, him a this up not all of the overseas guys. I don't know why him have with people go foreign. I know if I deport him get or something, but him just hate everybody.
That's a good point you just make because for whatever reason, whenever Chris Smith and him they in my chat and them a war, yes them a war, but them not tell them one about them mother, them a talk about the ball game. So me just feel like listen. Me will always, if people want to come and view my channel, regardless of their views, as long as them not disrespect people and tell people about family and all these things, the conversation is good, JD. Sometimes when we don't talk to Travis, the man say, see your point, Jason Kuna. So just know, say me personally, me always feel say me can talk and get people to at least understand a point of view. That's when me look on it, JD.
Well, it is fair, but me just tell him my reason why I say me not come there and me not doing it because if him do enough things already, I'm just avoid the man. Me not disrespect him, me not mention him name or nothing, and everywhere him go, him disrespect me. I mean avoid him. So if that's the case, me not feel comfortable coming in the chat and I comment because me not like that. Me not like that and me stay my own space. You know it's me over cranky, and him can't disrespect nobody because him not in the power. But him still I try disrespect me over cranky as well. And cranky have to call him out. You know? Cranky have to call him out. And say brother the man not say nothing bad. No, I'm not afraid of people, Mr. Dre. I'm not afraid of people. I'm just saying that he must sell a narrative and me avoid him. You understand me?
Yeah, no.
And if you want me to come over your place, I'm not gonna come over your place when me in the chat. Sometimes me, Mr. Dre, I would be comfortable to come there and comment. Because me know me I support people. Jason them came over my chat and supported me. So I will come over there and support them if I want to. But if he might have a moderator Me no want to moderate over JC channel. Me alright. Me just want to be a normal commenter, but me no want a deranged, me no want a deranged individual over there and a black man and this man I tell my mother pan top of it because he did it.
Question, JD. From you go over my channel before,
Mhm.
you ever get disrespected in the chat?
No, but when him disrespect me over your channel already, people clip it and send it to me. So him go on every other channel too. So it's not your channel only. Every other channel, him go on and do it as well. So me not blame you. Me not blame you for that. It's just a madman. It's a deranged individual, Jason. Me I tell you.
You might not see everything. I understand that, but listen, all I'm saying is, JD, you know, if that is your choice, I can't force you from
Yes.
my channel. I
Okay.
understand why you say what you say.
Yes.
But all I'm saying is, you know, you're avoiding a situation that maybe won't even occur because I'm telling you, from he has been on my channel, if I see it going that way, but just say something and the man just say, all right, whatever.
All
So,
right, no problem, big boss. But
you know,
and it's
but
fair,
something.
Jason. It's fair, and I just explained to you that's the reason why I never came there. So you can't say me just never come there. And I look war like cranky. I have a valid reason because they have a deranged individual. Alright?
I'm just saying, you say on cranky show already, then overs everything.
And Jason, you never see the man come 5 minutes later diss me up. And you know him just a diss me up on the next channel? Cause people clip it.
Okay, that same day.
Him just a diss me up 5 minutes ago, you know. On the next channel, you know. And him come over there diss me up again, you know. So now you understand. So me just make sure I clear the ear. So when I'm here on the platform and I pass through, I will drop a like. But me not gonna engage with that madman. You understand me? Left him alone. In him space. You can do what you want to do, big boss. I have no problem. Me just say me nah turn up with that madman. Alright? Because that madman have a problem, him have a serious problem. When him figure out him life, maybe, you know?
When you, yeah, me just, you know, me no know, maybe me.
Yeah, man, me now only ransom, man. You give him moderator, me alright with that. But me just tell you, say you know for feel away if me can make my decision too. You understand me? That's all me say still. Me just want to be clear and me talk to your public and make you know. You understand?
Yeah, me not feel away.
Yeah, man.
You never have to explain yourself.
No, man, me have to explain myself because people will spin narrative and say me my bad mind because of that him I tell people I'm a bad man. You understand me? Which that is not the truth. You know?
No, I'm just fact that you are explaining yourself. I am good with that. Some man could have just tell me, say, yo, we don't go for your channel, you know, no business, blah, blah, blah. But you never do that. You actually say the reason. So I have to respect that. That is good. You could have just tell me, say, you know, come and that's it, the end of it. But you never do that. So,
yeah, man. And Mr. Madman, be respectful to people. Alright? I think say most of the time you don't listen well and you don't know much. So if you listen more, Madman, I'm not calling your name because I'm not giving you no clout. You can.
I don't come either. But the last time he was going on mad, I told him this. I said, listen, you have to understand, right? Because basically the man I try to explain to me why I'm a madman, you know. And he must say, nobody don't give the local player them any kind of chance for doing no mistake. As they make a mistake, blah blah blah. So him feel like he must defend them. I'm saying, Travis. So what you think is the reason why a man would have defend an overseas baller? Not for the same reason you want to defend the local baller. So you're not still not the same.
Yeah, but Jason, that is not. It's not true. Him saying that. May I tell you that true? Him not listen. Because today when I came here, I said that I would pick a bunch of overseas players and the man them will come from Jamaica that can make the team with the qualified coach. So the coach is going to get full autonomy. But at the same time, I want them to develop the local team so we can get more people out of it because it's going to widen the pool. You see, from I would have said I want a team full of overseas person. In the year, not no more. He may hear not no more, and that is the problem. So that's what me Travis said. Most of the time, him sell a wrong narrative, and this is a part of the whole problem. Even today, more of discussion. I see people already text my phone. I say, what make me talk about Aritam? You know, say I just someone send me something and say people tell him say the coach get picked 1 month ago. So me I say then Jeff if I liar then. I'm just explain myself here, you know. I'm always clear. I never try throwing a shape on nobody, you know. But I just saw the people comprehension is terrible. and them just want to be aggressive right after not comprehending what you just said. All I'm just saying is we have to protect the people them and stop telling lies on them, because if you come out and say the coach picked 1 month ago and then them come out last week and say them are bringing it down to 5, people not gonna believe you, and even if people do believe you, then them the same people you try protect, them are gonna look on them sideways and say them a liar. You understand me? So that's what I was trying to explain. And people took it the wrong way, saying that me are these other people, I'm gonna stop these people. So sometimes I don't think these things, and all you're doing is just to be rational, because someone asked me about the situation, if it's true that the coach get picked a month ago. And I'm saying, but the Jensen just come out and say the coach never give him a warning. So how if we pick a coach a month ago? Oh, that makes sense. That means Jensen a liar. Then that means Speed a liar then.
Yeah, well, I was just about to ask you. It depends who was saying what, because we need to wait until we hear from everybody, because you know you're going to hear 5 different stories based on what we talk.
Yes. And that was the reason. That was the reason of my conversation here. I was not trying to disrespect any YouTuber and those stuffs. And people stop protecting people. People don't need protection. People don't need protection. All right. I don't believe that the coach was picked a month ago, and I'm not going to believe it. No YouTuber can come here and tell me any foolishness. All right. Because that means the JFF would have been telling lies on them own self when they might try clean up them image. So I'm going to believe the JFF this time that is down to 5, and in the future they might get better. I'm going to believe that. So if me not believe your favorite people, that's just my take. Me not fight against somebody. Me just try hold certain things accountable, and sometimes I have to be more responsible. So me being responsible make me a hater. Come on, man. Go ahead, Jason. Go ahead. Sorry about that. I'm just try to break it down to show you how people can interpret things, and that's why it's good to explain yourself. You know.
Yeah, like, all right. So did you hear? All right. So you heard before this tournament. Did you hear anything about the reason why the team so is because his mistake? Did you hear that?
We have Ian came on my channel, and Ian gave his reasons around it, and said that he brought everything to them, and Miss Lums then sent in the wrong squad and stuff.
All right. Well, let me ask you something, JD. Does that make any actual sense to you as a manager?
But I break it down, Jason, on the video, and I say to you, say, how much overseas players in the team? We have to take out Blake out of Jamaica, because Blake play over. Blake come from Jamaica, so him unite.
I make 7, but a 6.
Alright, so 6. And all them that thought they don't want to count Blake as an overseas, so maybe 7 by technicality. So based off that now, and what the list tell you about them team for U20s, how much people can make the main team, Jason? The U20s team from overseas. Don't go into we have to come back and reason with you. Just go into how much them can make the U20s.
They told us that it is a 7 quarter, and if the coach wants more, he has to justify why he must get more than 7.
So them say 7, and you just say we count 7. So how can me go back to myself now, Jason, in my heart, and say that it's a mistake when the mathematics mathing right there? The same thing I explained to me, before, it happened. So either you're just a accidental genius.
So is it that okay? So you think that was tried to be that, like, they tried to spread that noise in order to deflect from the fact that they actually literally do exactly what them tell you that they was going to do.
But Jason, we have to be honest to ourselves, and that's why I know. That's why I'm not dip on the side. Mo beat the JFF when me think it make sense, and mo call it out, because me just say you tell me say 7 players naturally, and then anything after that me have to come and make sense around it in order to get the other persons, and then you do the same. It's gonna be hard for me to believe that when you pick, you see if you had picked 10, then I would say, all right, then look like an accident. But the 10 is not the quality 10 from England. Then you could say it's an accident. But if you pick 7 and you were talking like even people going overseas is classed as one of the overseas players, I'm very sorry. Even Mr. Speed, I would tell them that that seems like it's a little bit fishy right there, and it's no accidental squad, and it's you know what? Let me talk straight here. Let me talk straight and don't go around no corner. I don't think it was no accident, none at all. I
No.
don't think it was no accident. Let me tell you what I think and know. Let me tell you what I know. This man was hired solely because he got a draw against Mexico.
Yep.
And he had limited time to get the draw against Mexico. Those are the two things. So now he's gonna get more time with the team, and this team has a higher level of quality than what he thought they had before. So that kind of beefed up him to go out there and do something. That's what he was hired for. To based on my knowledge. And I gain that knowledge from people that's doing it. That's actually hiring people. Are actually in the room of trying to discuss the hiring. That's what I've gotten from that knowledge.
Yes.
Is that the right thing? You think that's the right way to go? People can.
Well, look, we have a problem with that because, you know, every time we bring up the forgotten one, Wendell Downswell, what they always push back and tell us, well, he got us to 3 World Cups. But the thing is, in a JD, if you really research the World Cups or guys are youth, you know, it's really Jackie Walters was the architect for them team, you know. If you want to be really, it's him go around and scout all them players, you know. And the reason why I know that, I play on the club team with Jackie Walters, with the whole the player them, we got the World Cup.
Yeah.
At him, damn team, and somehow Wendell Downswell get the whole of credit.
Okay.
So that's the next factor when nobody now bring up, you know. A Jackie Walters build them team, they go a World Cup in the boss.
So you're saying the credit that even some people get in, it might be leading from somewhere else. Okay.
Yes. And the people them just so easy to accept that thought that Wendell Downswell is why we got 3 Youth World Cup them. Me nah say that. Me nah saying it wasn't a part of it because I was on the staff. But I'm telling you, I literally played for the coach with the dead with Downswell, and I him scout the whole of the player them because people were upset that him bring so many Glenmure player from Clarendon in the team, but they were the best damn players.
Okay, all right. So based off what I love where the direction going. So based off what I figured out. Because I have a title here now. My title is we can get closer to United States and Mexico, because I clearly saw it now that this thing not going to happen. No fantasy, no story you can give me in Jamaica. Mean we are going to be as good as United States, no time, none at all, when it comes on to development. If we ever pick up a bag of kids for 20 years in a row, we're not going to qualify. We can't beat USA, none of them 20 times there. Every single time we're going to get beaten for the next 20 years. So what we can do to catch up?
Well, I think we need to totally revamp how we are developing our players. You know, it's one thing I noticed with this USA team. If you look at the type of player that they're producing, when you look at like a player like Cruz Medina, right? US and Taha Cabron, the midfielder.
Yes, I know him, yeah.
Right? USA was not producing players like that 20 years ago. I don't care what you tell me. They had runners 20 years ago. They didn't have technical players.
20 years ago, they never had my boy. Rain of them wasn't 20 years ago.
It was an
Donovan them went 20 years ago.
It was an anomaly though, and those players had to leave and go get.
Okay, you're saying inside USA, inside US. Okay.
If you look at USA playing, you know, you would think that most of these guys play in Europe. Really, it's only about 4 or 5 of them.
Yes, that is true.
The majority of them are being developed in the US, in the MLS academies. So what have they done in the last 20 years? They have literally revamped how they're building their players. You've seen a different type of player being produced by the USA. One time they could only give you good centre back, some hard running midfielder, and they had anomalies. They had the Reina father. They had Donovan, they had Tab Ramos, they had those guys dime a dozen. It was not that many, but now every single player on these teams are technically proficient. Even the big old centre back, them can control ball and pass ball. So what is it that they have done to change the mindset of how they're developing their players? they have educated the damn coaches better, and they have put in more rules to say if you're going to coach a young man at an elite level, you have to have this level of coaching, or you can't even go up on the field.
Okay. All right.
And I see Speed trying to do that, but here's my issue with how we're doing it in Jamaica right now. It seems as if the coaches, I don't know if there's enough checks and balances after them get a certificate or a diploma or whatever them get it. Because I don't see how some of these coaches could get the level that they say they have, and then you see what type of players that they're producing. So somewhere along the line, something is not checking out. It's one thing to get man certified, but what the hell are they doing? Who is then going back and checking them in them training sessions and checking them player match and see how them set up them teams?
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
So pretty much you don't believe that the full local thing can work. Hold on, before we go, pagan, please, let's stop being. You can speak your mind, but you can't be disrespectful to anybody, because I've just talked about that man over Jason's channel being disrespectful, not over his channel only, but on everywhere. So I can't have I respect your pagan, so I can't have you disrespecting Jason. You can disagree with his points, but please just be respectful, my brother. I know you respect me, and I know you respect Jason, so I must something you think go wrong. But you and him can talk it out, man. Just relax, no pagan, man. Let me have the conversation, big boss. Please, me I beg you. From the other day, me I beg people too much. My tough part I go away. I want to be there Europe too long. Channel star. Jason, stay on topic. Leave pagan alone. Pagan, no more. Brilliant concept, Jenny. The last time we compete with USA, we had a good coach and a good scout. Wagga Hunt, Hunt and his under 17 team had for 3 years, yes, and that was a United States team, because Wagga was 100 years ago when I was playing football as well, and he was picking teams and man's winning league and can't make them teams there. Because a long time you think me does not talk for the kids and now? You talk for myself. Yes, Jason, you shouldn't have heard that, but and the people them shouldn't have heard that part, you know. So you know, say a long time me a beat leader them and Wagga, you know. Call me for leader them and Wagga, you know. Yeah.
You're more like the enemy than you know, man. You have a JFS like Butler them.
Yeah. Let me, but that show people that I'm a professional, because I was winning. We were winning at the time, and team play them never really win. And we never get the credit. And that's why leader come here and I try to reason with me, I try to reason on things, but anytime buck leader, a whole heap of thump on them ribs. Bless up Father Bling, yeah man.
This man is cheap here, man.
Yeah.
But listen, so the Wagga Hunt thing is a good point, and the scout thing is a good point. I've said this from day one, JD, for your channel. I think that the talent evaluating and talent identification is where we fall extremely short, as well as coaching. Because even the players that are picked from the local contingents, if you don't want to pick them and have to put a certain amount, put the right one them.
Put the right one them.
Competition from Jamaica did I play better than some of them man from Jamaica.
So hold on. So then why you just I said, oh, you look like you have up the JFF long time. So now the same thing me just defend them now, pick the right man them. So you see, you may have to fight for something. Pick the right man them.
No.
Don't.
I am in the same boat. When I was playing football in Jamaica, I was
oh my God.
As I just told you, that 99 team that go under 17 World Cup, I'm a club teammate them. Literally, I'm a club teammate them. I play ball with the whole of them. Alex Thomas, Shane Steven, Anthony Bennett, all of them brother there. They was playing when Jackie Walters used to drive the bus from country with the whole ball of them and come train right. They saw real one where we are trained. And we have literally the entire Usmnt team with them.
Okay. Yeah, man. You know, a lot of people, what? Stop saying.
And it's people like Pagan who said, "Oh, you see that you there? Him on a yard man. Him too brown."
Yeah, but Jason, leave Pagan alone, because see when Father Bling talk about finally the truth shall set you free. So now them are claim to say now that's why I may fight against JFF. But I have always been. You don't think I be reasonable, Jason? Like, me not pick up for the JFF when it required me, and me beat them. Me can't just come out and pick up for people.
That's one thing where people can't say about you. Me hear you beat JFF, me hear you say them do good. It's a case by case thing. Even the same thing. People them say you hate, but like when the man them unattaching player them, do what I want to say that's the wrong thing to do.
Yeah, but the other way with Mr. Butler argument come up, and then because obviously we not try brag with nothing. But the other day when the argument came up, and we said, but no, we didn't try to get your league for Mr. Butler. We never does pay how much money for put on a whole league for just get Mr. Butler in it, and Mr. Speed never want to take it. I'm never happy about him not want to take it because me say Mr. Speed this is the opportunity, and Mr. Speed gone over him other program. I say yo, I'm to some man. They now get what you mean if you do something for Jamaica, just do something for Jamaica, and about that tell we no restriction. Me not like people tell me, you know, that's one thing me not like people do me. Like people take my things and tell me about me not just stop your eyes and when they see things up me just happen. Like people try to tell me already, just buy a plane ticket and buy, give me the money and then whatever happen just happen after. Me not like that. You get me? So people, hold on, Jason. So all I was saying, people, I was supporting Mr. Butler and I support him anytime I think it's true. But maybe I don't perceive what you are saying is true. So that's why maybe I don't support that. But I am an honest person and I'm not against Mr. Butler. Please. Okay, if you go back in history, you might see that I'm a little bit more helpful than harmful towards him. Yeah, go ahead, Jason. Sorry about that.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. As I say, like, I think you just call it how you see it. You have your take and you give your take. You know what I mean? Just because you give a take about something last week, I mean, this week the take are going to be the same depending on the situation. So
yeah.
I don't think people realize that. People just have you in a box say, them can't do nothing right and blah, blah, blah. But me, hear you come and give them compliment if them do something good. But they must do something good. You can't force people to say something good if nothing good not one.
But me not want to put up on the spot, but even on this video, me say me I blame JFF 50%. Jason Ferran, me don't know what I'm going with the chat. You look like even yesterday, from last night, look like some of them man I can't get hacked. Rica done come in and say, yo, Dirty, better me get 5 than 10. Better me get 5. Better me get 10 and I get 5. Because of the same embarrassment, me no feel good. So them never bring nobody overseas man come here. Just put all the local man and just get 10. And we don't reach the way. I mean say Rico done really? So it look like the chat was mad from yesterday. You understand me? I don't know. Pagan, please, me I beg you. No, Pagan. We have to time you out. LG. Hola. Pagan, me got time you out in a Pagan. Pagan, please, me time you out. Pagan, check your account. Make sure any little data of it. Please, Pagan. Jason, Jesus. So what you say about things in the man and make the man lose it again? Oh my God. We time out Pagan, so maybe if I'm family of it, him sort it out. Pagan, please. We show your respect, brother. What him say, Jason? Me never even know him say. You just bad me for time him out. And maybe me time him out wrongly. Him say something bad, what him say?
He might ask some foolishness about if me support LGBT.
Oh my God. Pagan, no. Oh God.
Conversation, but the man ain't cheap, brother. I don't know where they Pagan, but I don't know.
Okay, no, Jason will time him out, but you cannot send back a sub to the man. You sound like Drake now, Jason. I send back sub after you tell for me.
That was directly answer the question.
No, but you make good time out the man, and then the man can't respond to your war. So we don't want a war, Jason. We don't want a war. We are trying to pick peace. Eh?
I never asked him to get time out. Never tell him to do that.
Are the people in the chat, Jason? Okay, you know what? So sorry, Pagan. Jason said never want to get time out. So Jason want him want the drama. Boy, I tell you. Me I look peace, Jason. So Jason, alright, before you go.
Man, them saying get a bad draw. So we're gonna look.
Yeah, man. Tomorrow when you see if my brother, because this a long time Pagan there with me. Pagan one our first person there with me people. Alright, so me never hear Pagan act like this, brother. Me never in my soul. Me don't know what Jason do him.
The diamond man that. Like, why do you know?
Yo, Pagan, tell Jason what. Find Jason. Me don't know if no. Jason there everywhere. You can't find him anywhere. Just look everywhere. And you see Jason. He on Instagram. He on, me don't know if he on Twitter. I'm not sure. Me never seen him on Twitter yet. Maybe the only place me see Jason on Twitter.
So it is what it is. Me no business. I mean have backbone. Me not gonna say JD word, but me have backbone. So me can stand up for myself and conversate. And me no business.
What up?
If you not agree.
With what? With what? Oh, you're saying you're talking to Jason Pagan?
No, pagan, me talk. Me say you can find me anywhere. So
Yes, I'm saying can find anyway, so he can contact you and tell you what the problem, and then maybe we can resolve it. Because Pagan, me not think Pagan never disrespect nobody, none at all. You know, me never hear that. So me don't know what going on.
me never address pagan no time in the chat and the man does that. From you say where say the man just go off.
But me say what me say for support you. But me say what me say for support you, because I had said that don't take it that way. Because me and Jason go on a war, me and Cranky go on a war is a fun thing, you know?
No, I said before you did say that statement, then you just a talk about what you hear at the halftime. From your start, say that is like you say, all right, yes.
People, I'm very sorry. My intention is never to blackball anybody. Umzo JD eats DLO, and that's a fact. Oh my God, people need to black Umzo, you know. People need to just black Umzo. I think him always a throw shades and Jason, Nico, no play similar minutes as Damian Low.
Yes.
A 17 game in playing and a 16 game in playing him starting and have 77 minutes per game, you know.
Yes.
Oh, you know what, me can't talk. You see the truth? We can't talk in a Jamaica space. We have always a sensationalized finna hurt one of them man a feeling. Umzo, go buy some food at France, man. That's the I whole heap of food at France, so they test out every kind of food, Umzo. Every day you worried me. Every day. JD, you know see how much people you give wrench. When no bother with it, fan of mine. Jesus God. No bother with it. JD, people can change. Like you were a Jamaican, then you turn Asian, Surinamese, Belgian. Alright, you know what? This is not one of the best videos I've done, you know? From morning me turn on this, the people might beat me. Oh, Sean lose it. Oh my God. This is the worst day. I can't bother.
No trash, brother.
Yeah, Jason, they can't repeat them something, brother, man. Oh my God, you know the politics in the studio. It's like you know I grew up on a YouTube channel. You know, it's some of the man of them own cult. If it is the man of cult, even when you know that you're saying okay, that's a regurgitate what someone had said, you know. Alright? Foolishness. Oh my God. Yeah.
Everybody has an option. I can see that's a favorite like this thing. But at the end of the day, brother, it don't mean say you have to war. We just have the conversation. You don't have to piss me. We don't have to kiss you. But we not go agree with everything. Look how much time me and JD war.
Every day. No, not how much time. Every day.
Every damn thing. But guess what? We respect JD enough to know, say, because he have a different view from me, it doesn't mean the man want to do enough. The man just don't agree with what I say. It's simple.
Yeah, but me still agree with one of your points, you know. I just disagree with the next one, that's all.
I'm glad you bring that up because what happened? From a man disagree with anything you say, the man don't want to hear nothing else you have to say. And that is what closed down the conversation again. That's what I'm saying. Me personally, we will try to explain to people why you're not move so. Because you could have disagreed with the man 100,000 times. That don't mean you must miss the one time with that.
Yeah, agreed. So let me this. Yeah, because it look like a pure rain going on, people. In my backyard, in the bar with a pure rain, you know. No, the bar thing, man. You know, like the bar, like the bar area, and then I have the house here. But I use it as a storeroom instead of like just turn it in a full bar. Cause
Set toes on fire over there and come.
yeah, I put all of my things them like my previous things them out of my car them and the previous drops them my shoes and all them stuff there. Now, everything in there. Anytime I want to make some things, anytime I have some mad thing I made like Iron Man, me just go in there to build up something. Like all phone. Yesterday we go over there and make a new phone. You know, cause me have two phones, I just pull it up and make a new one. You know.
But Boss Thomas said the bar look empty.
The bar look empty, yeah, because this is like the sitting area and stuff, you know. Man's just out here with my stand and two phones and we live life, you know. Yeah, I live life comfortable and alright, you know. No water now with me, no my roof now leak, my water now with me, you know, so.
We know JD not too drink. I remember one time
Uh-huh.
I pull out some martini mix and I thought boy might get drunk. I said JD, you know say a mix of that. What
Yeah, but I have like NSC, I have almost everything in my house. Me just not choose to behave like me delusional. Say me I gotta stand up strong and alright on the thing. When time you have the thing, like me and my wife have the day special day, me we try pull out one of them there and drink. She don't really drink nothing because sometimes it's too strong and she will lose it easy, you know. And me have to lift her up. So I'm not talking. Let me not scratch that, Jason. Scratch that, because she they close to it, so scratch.
mine are the other way around. Are you too heavy? So she probably just left you in the grass.
Yeah, man, scratch it, because we know the people, up move JD. Don't turn it in no man, I'm not done doing the full bar thing. I just, because we have like four bicycles here, that I do rest under here. But from the other day, I said I go clean up everything, because I wanted to start do the barbecue and enjoy myself. And even shot a few videos here, so you guys can see it. I need to do the grass. But my extension, why I look like it just stopped work, so I need to go and buy a full extension for do the lawn mowing and start up my thing. I don't get anybody to do that because that can save me $50-$60. When I just came to Belgium, I was working for my wife's mother, and every Saturday before going to college, I had to go and do the grass in a -1 and 2. I may come from Jamaica in a +30. Believe me, we do whatever we have to do to get over the line. So that's why I'm happy with everything that I have, and I am never bad mind anyone, because me just alive and can do whatever I want in this world and buy whatever I want. It makes me feel pleased, you know. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
So JD, like I said, this one last thing. I mean, I thought quickly to JFF and them, you know, the bigger heads in the JFF, right?
mm-hmm.
So people where would have follow me since I started forward for YouTube and whatever. You know, some I have two people. I have one that will play football and one other one that don't business with the football, right? But see the one that business with the football now,
Mm-hmm.
just turned 10.
Oh, Julie.
Her birthday was Sunday, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Big up, Julie. Big up. All right.
after the first game, she asked me in the morning because it was late. So I tell her to go to bed. And she wake up and she said, Daddy, how the game went? So I said, well,
We get
I
that
don't know
beaten.
go on today, you know. She said, why? So she said, so she said, I lost. I said, yes. She said, oh my gosh, Daddy, how did that happen? 9 love. Julie, you know, I told you that USA's team is a lot better than ours, you know, but I can't honestly tell you, I thought it was going to be 9. So now, fast forward now to yesterday now. You know what Julie asked me this morning when she wake up? She said, Daddy, how much Jamaica lose by?
Because she already knew that Costa Rica is not far off. Yeah.
Costa Rica go beat with. She said, how much we lose by? So what may I say to the JFF is this. You see what you're doing with these youth teams? Anybody, any kid were interested, because Julie don't want to buy no USA jersey. I take her go to USA match, I ask her if she wants them jerseys, them jerseys. She said, no, Daddy, I don't want that.
Okay, and I just see that offer if she wants a City jersey, you know. Because City might fit her a lot nice, you know. That's what I'm saying about. Go ahead, guys.
She might take the Haaland one, because she said she like Alien, so she call it Alien.
Alright.
But she's an Arsenal fan, people, and not worry about that. Anyway, what may I say is the youths them of tomorrow, where the diaspora could have rely on, you know, I brought them vibes without dealing with the team. We cannot be putting out things like this and expect people picnic for one come play through it. I mean, Now I said Juliana go good enough to play for Jamaica. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying if she turns out to be good enough, she's going to have
Jason,
all
we
the
already see the
memories in her.
kid. We already see the kid.
She will have all
She can make Jamaica 12 under 12 now, and she are the first person to get picked. me see her, and she have everything where Jamaica crave. She just bring her, she just bulldoze her like Haaland and score 50 goals, and them have to pick her. So she deserve to make the team already. And if she continues like that, she gonna be the next Bunny Shaw for Jamaica team. You know, she faster than Bunny Shaw as well for her size. You know, she have the big body like Bunny Shaw, but she looks like she faster. So yeah, but Sean Sean Lewis, you know, Sean, please, God, what happened with everybody, every moderator last week today? Jason, Sean said, stop making Pitney thinking about Jamaica. She never got play for America.
Yeah, man, see comment,
Oh
man.
my God, boy, this channel is too
I'm
raw.
telling you, it has a knock-on effect, and it can influence how kids down the road will think. So
Yeah man,
you
yeah
guys
man, yeah man.
you guys think about that, man. The next generation is there for when
Yeah.
they can lean on, and when I brought them vibes,
Yeah man,
Nobody can go catch
and
themselves.
yeah man, and these things, these discrimination and these things, I'm begging them to speed. You go overseas. You know that everybody at all levels are very intelligent. I'm not saying that people in Jamaica ain't intelligent, not saying that, but these guys are intelligent enough. You can't take them for fool. Julia, 10 years old, no discrimination. Let me please stop turning off a set of people that can help Jamaica forward for our own madness. I'm begging you, man. Yeah, I know that you said it's not you, but good God, man. Educate the other people, man. You know? Educate them, man. You get me? Because it's sad because my little kid understands well. Every night when, as you said, when Jamaica expect Jamaica to win, none at all. So that's she's even worse. She doesn't expect Jamaica to win none at all. You know, and maybe only the big team, cause no the girl. She like Bunny Shaw. She love Bunny Shaw. You know, and because Bunny Shaw is Manchester City as well.
Man City.
Yeah. So she love Bunny Shaw. She always talk about Bunny Shaw and stuff. But she always thinks that Jamaica gonna lose. Majority of the games them except maybe the big team and the girls them as well. But and she don't know she remember she don't have the connection like Jason with Jamaica, you know. And she's still checking on Jamaica. She said she see the Jamaica flag a few times. She said the other day that I should have told my subscribers them why you guys always say my dad hate Jamaica. When he eats the most Jamaican food, spend the most money on Jamaica food, he plays Jamaican music every single time he's going on trips. He taught me about Jamaica and stuff. I'm saying, yeah, Jamaica, you're not gonna win over these people, you know. Them just make up them stories, you know.
Children don't know science like big people, you know. So when them talk, I chew them at
They must talk directly from them, which them can't understand. But me I say,
they don't know nothing about Drake style. I straight direct them at you. So
yeah.
if the man daughter said that clearly, I saw it go.
And she don't have the connection, like how you let's say like you have more people of Jamaica around you. Me not have nobody of Jamaica around me more than just me alone a Jamaican, and she still understand Patois. And remember she have 3 other languages different from English to concentrate on, and she still find out to learn Jamaican Patois. And believe me, if you meet her, most of you people meet her, believe me, at 9 years old you would wonder Wagwan in the rest of the world. But sometimes people need to show you Wagwan in the rest of the world for you to understand. You understand me? Yeah, man. It's normal people. The requirements, believe me, not normal. In our society, it's not normal at all. Yeah, man. They're very smart, so stop disrespecting them. They are listening well, and anyone of them can always help our country. All right. For the last 40 years or 30 odd years, Jamaica always need help. So good God, man, let we drop our ego in all areas and give you them some motivation to say if them choose to want to represent Jamaica, they are welcome. Wanna not show that. And the other day, Jason, you know, say a man send me a clip here, and I get that's why Mr. Moore, me and Cranky do that debate there for bring back to history and show people say 40 years. Over 40 years, we are do them something. We are be the xenophobic type of person and the discrimination on people. Cause a man sent me a clip of a paper or an article for West Indies. Jamaica that fight a man to become the captain.
Yeah, Brendan Nash.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, so you know about it? You know about it? Okay. And I was reading it, and all people talk about youth, and just because the man not grow around them, it's like it cannot be it. So I'm saying, so I've gathered all of those information, and I'm saying in track and field we have the same problem, in cricket we have the same problem. I saw swimmers, them Alia Atkins, them look a certain way, people talk about them a certain way. It's an engraved problem we have, and we need to get more educated on that matter so we can deal with people more respectful. You understand me? Because I am researching history, and history don't look good on Jamaica. It look like we are xenophobic from a long damn time.
Yeah, I think also you see if one person from a certain group do something bad to somebody, then paint the entire group that way then. So me know me personally, right? My parents, they will go overseas, do them thing and get some education and forward back to Jamaica now. So yeah, them have them thing, and me have two parents in my house, and most of my friends them I play ball with, a grandmother I grow them parents and they know way, so right there, so people are look for me different, because we just have a different family structure. I know football in Jamaica State, most of the ball of them were reach really far in the national team.
At the ghetto, yeah.
Is a certain type of socio-economic status.
Yes, facts.
So automatically, me I go to training and me I get dropped off by my parents them are already pre-me different. Them now watch how me I play football in the JD. Them just a pre-me.
Yeah.
Because, if your mother drop you off, you gold spoon in your mouth and,
Yeah,
and
so,
it's like,
Judge,
that
your
same
uncle Judge,
mentality is translated to the overseas. And what they don't realize is some of them overseas, brother, they
have it even harder. Have it
Yes,
even harder.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, we just need to stop judging and stop basing things off of everything other than football.
Yeah.
Look when we look on the damn field.
So if Welsh good enough overread, Welsh should get called for the national team. And if Reed better than him should get called. We don't need to hear say the man that come from England and maybe him have two drug strap bag and Ray and this and that. Because remember, it was the same case with Hutchinson, Because remember, Hutchinson actual wages was announced a long time ago, and people said, you come from what me read up JD, and then man make £20,000 from so long, and him so young. Say yeah man, the youth, realize the man go through academy, him go through Arsenal, him get there Chelsea now. So what that tells you them see something in him, and him put himself in that position, and now Chelsea make that 20 odd million off of him. So them earn back what they spend, them earn more. Arsenal still get back them cut. So as what he said, look at what I do, not who I am or my surrounding for you to judge based off that. Yeah man, yeah.
What end up happening, because me now absolve people who in a higher status, because a lot of them want like them better than people. I understand
that is true, yeah.
But at least me a chance to show my colours. I address me and judge me accordingly.
Yes, understood.
I go on like everybody where you meet from somewhere. That don't make no sense.
That is true, Big Boss. Yeah, that is definitely true. Alright, so
because of that mentality, we have missed out on a lot of good players that could have done something for Jamaica just because of them address or how much money them people have or whatever the case is. We just overlook a certain level of players, and sometimes, JD, what we always talk about with talent, Jamaicans want to eliminate one important part of talent every damn time.
Education. Yeah, education.
And I'm not talking times tables. I'm talking just footballing education. That's what I'm talking. And a lot of times, sometimes that player that you're fighting out might be the one that can potentially help your team for think the football game a certain way.
Facts.
We just disregard those.
Before you go on,
so we are gonna pick the man, we kick the ball and run fast.
Because you look at Jason, just want to jump in interject right there. Look at Welsh. You realize that Welsh played just like the ball Jermaine you. at this age, he might play like German you just the same. You know. So, so what that tells you, and German you had to learn that role over time to get into that level. And look at how he is looking the same way like him when I saw German you in his prime. So what that is showing you, bring them around to eat. I would even accept that. Bring the whole of them in one camp. Bring the whole of them in one camp so that the local guys them can see.
I want to give a little bit of credit to what I'm seeing with the under 17 team.
Yeah.
Because they are trying to do what we are talking about right now. The man that keep camps everywhere. Local, they might play a tournament in a New Year.
Yeah.
They might do all and when the reason they are doing this is they want to make sure that them see everybody from every place and they might try and mix them up together as well. So they're not going to see them for the first time 2 months before the team thing. You know, they might try and integrate everybody from now and break down the team from all the pool of players. And I can guarantee you, just because they might use that method, yeah, see something different in that qualifiers next year, whenever it comes January, February.
Yeah. Yeah, man, yeah, man.
One of the things that we are saying they should be doing.
And if that works, what should stop us from continuing through all programs? Because that is the problem now, you know. Even if that works, you know, because it had worked before, you know. It had worked before, you know. But remember the one time we actually go to a World Cup, you know, that is exactly what took place, you know. And if you go back to Della Penna's statement a couple of years before, you know, he was telling them that's the only way it's going to work, you know. So every single time we actually do the right thing, it works. But what is stopping them from going back from that works? Because look at it. U20 worked the last time, you know. To be honest, you know, even though we never had enough time, you know, because we only dropped one shot, you know. We only dropped one shot from actually making the World Cup. So it actually worked, you know. And with better organization, it would have worked even better. So every time we try it, it actually works. And then we don't actually go back to the same plan. We revert back to what we think and then blame say other people the problem. So that's why sometimes I have to still beat Mr. Speed as well too. Resign then. Say, yo, me not bother with this, brother, this not work. You get me? Cause that means we'll behind the help then. If me know what is the help, and then me still a preach to know say that is the help. Look, it work every year, every time we try it work. I will not tell me something have to come to some compromise. Tell me I leave this here, man. You know?
Where when I say work, that's why them not do it again. It require work. It require planning. It require a little bit of thought. You don't have to think when you just bring 30 people together, 40 people together with a month before a tournament. There's no thinking to that. You just put 40 people on a paper and tell them go around one now and then we'll pick 21 and that's it. But in order to do what the under 17 is doing, it takes planning, it takes time, it might take some more resources than you want to spend as well. But what they are doing is they're saying, listen, we have somebody in charge where have a background, can build up some funds, build up some resources, go to corporate and ask for things. And that's what they're doing. They're not waiting on JFF to give them anything. Them say we have to try to do it with stuff because we know what is required. And I don't think the JFF are willing to do that at every turn. Yeah. I don't know who take up that is U17, but kudos to them because from what I see and what them reporting, that is how you get to a team that makes sense.
Level, yeah. And if it don't work as what you guys perceived as work, please get educated people to evaluate the process and don't scrap it. Don't scrap it because only do foolishness for forever. And then only one cycle no one give something where sounds like it makes sense. You understand me? And that need to stop. That need to stop, you know? Even players from Spain are in. Yes, man. Mr. J, I talked highly of it and I said this is the program I want to watch and then match it with the failed programs to show people that listen and we're going to stand on it as well too. Because we have to...
and people in the chat, right? This is a challenge to anybody that's in the New York area. I believe that team is going to play a tournament out there. I think it's in Mount Vernon. So anybody in New York, please, may I beg you, just take, even if it's a one, just go and just try to give us a report on what it looks like because they haven't really put out any footage of the games, which is understandable. But I am just waiting till them to do anything in Georgia. I'm sure they might. If they do, I will go my damn self and show you guys some things because this is something that I will support because they are putting in the work and the time and the energy. They have been at it since I think the start of this year or maybe even late last year. and they don't play the competition until next year, January. So that is the type of preparation that is needed. That is what these other teams doing to get the gap so wide from us.
Yeah.
Because the man coaching the USA under 20, guess what he was doing last year? Coaching the under 19s that have a bunch of the people in this damn team. So there's a continuity that we're not seeing with these youth teams as well. So not only are they developing the players better individually, they are developing the teams collectively way better.
Yeah. And people, when I just said about Speedy to resign, I'm just saying for his good. So please put it in context. I never came here and said Speedy to resign. Which, if it's up to me, I would tell him, say, brother, this is not helping you. You leave it alone. Because if you are saying that you want to do the right thing and these guys keep on doing the wrong thing, why are you still staying in the wrong thing? Because if you still have to get a vote to pass the thing, why are you still there when you can just be focusing on business? So be selfish and leave it alone. So when it crumble, maybe you can build it up from the start then. That's all I'm saying. JD, leaders in Jamaica are not committed to excellence. All right. So Jason, give me a prediction. Or not a prediction, because we have to look at it a little bit more. Or you look at it for Cuba. Who you give the advantage going in before you give any prediction and breakdown?
Well, look, for me, right, I think Cuba is a team that I definitely thought that the difference in the level of opponent at this one might catch up with them.
Mm-hmm.
But I was totally wrong, because for me, Cuba, in terms of how they play technically, also Marlon brought it up and yourself earlier, and I totally agree. I didn't expect for their just overall speed to match up so well with the USA team. Now, USA had the advantage in the game because I think technically they were a little more proficient in certain moments.
Mm-hmm.
But when you look at the defense and the midfield, they match up pretty well. I just feel like that little added quality in the forward line perhaps not here for Cuba, and that's what the difference in the game was.
But when it drops down to Jamaica level now?
No, when it drops to Jamaica level now, what I will say is this. Cuba and Costa Rica kind of showed this. When Cuba have a little more of the ball, because they obviously will have more of the ball against us, right? And I think where they broke down a bit against Costa Rica was maybe the defensive transition is not as good as a lot of the other parts of their game. So they left a lot of gaps in terms of, if let's say they had an extended spell of possession, both wing backs high up the pitch, there's two centre backs back, the midfielders are into the attack as well. And I saw Costa Rica in the first half when they weren't playing so well, they still were getting entries on the other end because Cuba kind of just, was playing some suicidal type of attack. And I think that something similar can happen against Jamaica, because Jamaica not really turning anybody over in the own half. Jamaica does drop back, and maybe Nailwa will try and chase up two people, but nobody not help him. So we not really win no ball in a film half. That not happen to this Jamaica team. No time. Because I don't think have you seen us turn them over one time?
No. But remember, those are the two seeded team in Jason. We have to be honest to ourselves now. And no vote, no metric. Only in Jamaica alone with that thing here. A 5-1 odds. Costa Rica had to beat Jamaica coming in here.
Yeah.
So nobody never believed Jamaica had a chance to beat Costa Rica, to be honest, So and just sometimes I wonder if we have a different way of evaluate things, because if everybody has the gap is so wide, and when we see the two teams in play, the gap is so wide. Are we just because it's our culture, we have to try leave that little hope, even we are the strongest analysts?
Yeah, look, it's a hope thing for sure. I mean, it's a hope road thing. Like, if we're being honest with ourselves, if Costa Rica was 5-1, I think it was about 4-1 then. Based on, I'd give Costa Rica maybe a one more edge than Cuba, but based on what I've seen, we're the underdogs in the last game as well, and it's by a few goals as well. So, look, the problem that I have, I don't think that Jamaica can hold up against Cuba's physicality for 90 minutes. So we'll be in the game for the first 30 odd minutes probably. But the minute that we start to tire, and Cuba is not tiring, they're not going the same. That's going to be the difference in the game.
So fitness again, I think is going to be the problem. Right? There's just drop off like a big stone, and Cuba still around.
The other thing it as well, but I think that's a huge factor, man. We can't,
So Jason,
keep up physically with the team, then it's clear.
so Jason, I'm just saying, JD, anything can happen. This team from Thailand just beat BVB 50-1 odds. So, you know, realize in your own statement, it's extremely rare. So anything can happen. But you know what the problem is? It don't happen much. So that's why you don't leave yourself up to chance. You try to make sure you maximize that opportunity to get more of that chance. You don't want it to be 50-1. We want it to be 1-2 as at best. All right? Yes. So I mean, so something is strongly wrong with Mr. Obzo. Eh?
Me have to run it now.
Yeah man. Do their thing.
And yeah, man,
Yeah, we come to the end. I truly either give you points and so on.
yeah, man, we'll link up again before the game. So
All right, cool.
Yeah.
All right, so people, that was Jay Saguna. The war is on. We're gonna smoke Jay Saguna. Whenever the time come, him and Cranky. You know, yes, we have to promote the clash. You know, JD, do you really think Speed will be involved in something that doesn't benefit him? I don't know, Mr. Speed. I'm just telling you what I do believe, because based off his own statement, he knows. All right, no, I'm just telling people that the war is on, just to say, you know. Jason, I can't wait to see the U20s. I'm waiting to see it because, and I hope that they do well, so we can use that as an example to hold out to show people that this should be the standard and only acceptable standard going forward. Nothing else. We don't want to hear any word gymnastic, nothing at all. We just want to hear this. I want to see this. Put in the work, or you have no reward to reward. Alright? Nothing at all. You're going to get beaten, battered, and bruised if you don't put in the work. Simple as that. So people, have come to the end. 3.5 hours I've given you guys. Hope you guys have learned a lot through this. We have gone through Costa Rica. We have gone through Cuba, United States, Jamaica, JFF. Mexico as well. Someone said we never talked about Mexico, but we did talk about Mexico. Maybe less than the others, but yes. And I had said that Mexico is going to win over United States, and I said that with my chest because I'm a black Mexican. All right, stop beating around the bush. Determine. Why not just relax yourself, bro? Just relax, the man. Determine. Me can't say the same thing and don't sound deranged, you know, and unhinged, you know. Alright? Me say I'm just stand up and say what I had said before, and then true me not say the next thing at the same tone. Like I'm an artist. You have a problem, brother. Always so aggressive and violent, man. I wonder if I'm in Belgium too long. I wonder if because I'm in Belgium too long, people ramp with me so much. Determine, watch me here. Alright? Canada get no respect. No. Canada get a lot of respect here. This is the one man, which is the Canadian Jamaican as well. I am pretty much everything. So don't follow anybody. I am Canadian Jamaican as well. JD, is the Youth 15 being prepared? That's what I'm telling me, you know. And we just went to a tournament. We got beaten in all the games, and then we won the last place game. When we and the next last place game playing, we won it 6-0. So that's a good start. It's a good start. But anytime we go up against the others, it showed that we are not at that level. All right. And we had participated in the last U20s, and it showed that we are not at that level. We are not at that level. Yes. So Mr. Speed, Youth 15 claim got debunked. JA and Belgium have never one thing. I've one common thing in one thing in common. Okay, my goodness. No, Sean, the man. Like I've explained myself, and this man's out here trying to fight with me, man. Oh, people, I have some rice and peas my lady built. Cooked. Sorry, maybe I used the wrong word, built. You know, so people would say that I can't cook. I'm going to mash up my food. You know, I'm gonna pull on my system, and tomorrow we will be doing it again. Yeah, man, we will be running it back. I still don't get a 80 game as yet. Need to get a 80 game. I need to get a Canadian game because I don't want people to think that I'm not respecting Canada. And I need to get a Mexican game. Smack a leg 8. Yeah, thank you, Mr. Sean. Thank you, Sean. Yes. She built it in a restaurant. You know, I told my wife about you, you know, about you trying to disrespect her, saying that she can't cook, you know. All right. You remember, you're just in France, you know. You're not like the other Jamaicans, them that can kind of escape the rat. You know, I will take one. I would just drive my car over there to thump you up in Umzo. All right. Yes. So stop, stop. Try, people. I am done because you see this boy in Umzo. He has no level of respect. This France boy, you know, he has no level of respect. Later, if I when I'm trying to war with him because him keep on disrespect me and my family, Umzo, you're gonna get it. People, bye bye, take care, smash the like button on your way out, and we will talk again. Alright, bye bye.